Whoa, what's the deal? What's popping? What's the deal? Let me make sure everything working right. Make sure everything copacetic. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We in here. What's the deal? What's the deal? Let my good people build on in here. For sure, for sure. Yes, indeed. We got to get a win tonight, man. We need this. We need it desperately. What your boy say? I need it in my life. We need a win tonight. We need a win. It'll be great. It would be great. It would do a lot for my enthusiasm and the way I feel about some of the things moving forward, especially with this coaching staff. Yeah, it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game. But, you know, if you're the Pelicans, man, you got to find a way to win some of these games. Shout out to my dog, Looney. Like, Memphis won last night. Shout out to Ethan. Shout out to Jaden. Shout out to all y'all in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Like, Memphis won last night. Memphis at this point has twice as many games won as the Pelicans. They've been missing John Morant, Scottie Pippen Jr., Ty Jerome, Zach Edey. They got just as many injuries as the Pelicans. Pelicans got to be able to win a damn game that they're not technically supposed to win. Because they show lose games they're not supposed to lose. So you should be able to win a couple of the motherfuckers that you're supposed to win. That's my mentality. I think they got to go. They got to end this month with at least 10 wins, dog. They got to end this month with 10 wins. For real, for real. They got to. They got to. Wealthy Few, what's happening? Mason, what's happening, my dog? Q, what's up, big dog? Q, what's up, big round? Man, did y'all get a chance to check out? Whoa, what's happening with your trade? Did y'all get a chance to check out the Zion episode? Shout out to my members too. Shout out to Ethan and shout out to Q. I know y'all members, so I know y'all already saw the episode. Did some the other people, did y'all get to see the Zion episode today? And what are your thoughts on it? Also, man, y'all gotta become members, dog. Like, we got another episode dropping tomorrow. Ethan and Q. We got something else cool dropping tomorrow for y'all. It's kind of a outside of the box idea as it pertains to Herb Jones. What's that with your most hated? Teflon, what's popping? Jaden said, you think we can win this game against the Rockets tonight with a healthy team? I think you got a puncher's chance. I mean, the Rockets ain't, they ain't infallible. They're not invincible. You got a puncher's chance. You just got to do your job. Shout out to my dog, Michael Morgan, with that two-piece. I appreciate you, big dog. How you doing, man? Happy holiday season to y'all. Teflon say Zion off the bench a permanent thing. I think it makes sense for now considering how the minutes are, right? Because he ain't just off the bench. He's off the bench and he has a minutes restriction. Kind of like what I said the first game he came off the bench. I was like, it don't make no sense if the offense is flowing or that first unit is flowing and then 5 minutes, okay, Zion, you got to come off the bench, like off the floor. It just disrupts the entire flow of the game and flow of the offense, in my opinion. I think him closing with that second unit, him being with the second unit and being able to close the fourth quarter and close halves, I think that's much more valuable in my opinion. Michael Morgan, I have no idea, Ethan, because y'all both saying the same thing. I don't understand I don't know if Steven Adams starting tonight, but I don't understand going against Steven Adams and Sengun with just Queen. I don't understand that. I guess they just want to lean into the way they play, them being the Pelicans. But you got Amen Thompson, Kevin Durant, Sengun, Queen. I don't know Dorian Finney-Smith back yet, but you got a lot of wingspan out there. And the Pelicans going small is just a little bizarre. This gonna have to be an offensive shootout. So you gotta play Carlo tonight. You gotta hope you can get some good minutes from Eve. Borrego, he can't be stubborn with this big lineup, in my opinion. Can't be stubborn with the big lineup. You got to throw everything against the wall with the amount of size that Houston can put out there in that front court. Yo, shout out to Wealthy Few. Appreciate you, fam. Thank you for the super chat. Teflon say, why not just adjust the rotation so that he plays like 8-minute spurts instead? I think that's what they're trying to do as far as, you got game minutes, then you got like real-time minutes. So I wonder if the game is more based on the real-time minutes. Like, his minutes restriction, I wonder if they're also based on real-time minutes. Like, how many minutes in a row have you played without a dead ball? How many possessions back and forth up the court have you gone? I'm sure it's a little more analytical driven than we know about. But, look, I feel like just win. I don't care how you win. Just win at this point. Like, it's ugly. Well, what's happening with you, Bree? How you doing, Bree? I hope we is about to shock the world with this W. I hope we beat the dog shit out of them. And then we can focus on the Pacers. Say Teflon say Messi should probably start. I wouldn't hate that, honestly. I'm not opposed to that because you need somebody that's going to help you on the boards a little bit. Bill, you say don't play Jose, please. I think this is a team Jose could be potentially auditioning for. So you might need to play him. You might need to have Jose score like 20 points from you, get like 5 threes or some shit because he might be auditioning for this team because they need a point guard. Michaels say, yeah, Borrego stubborn, bro, with not playing bigs. Yeah, I just don't think it's the pace he wants to play with. But it's like, look, man, when you're not winning games, everything got to be critiqued. I can't give him credit for making an adjustment and playing Carlo in the fourth quarter last game because it's like, bro, Carlo should have been playing the entire game. Like, you corrected a mistake in the very end, cool, but maybe it's not as much of a tight game if you plan your bigs more throughout the game, in my opinion. Say Rockets lineup lately is Amen, Okogie, KD, Jabari, and Sengun. I hope they play small like that. Because, I mean, even though there's a bunch of 7-footers out there, it's still relatively small from a stature standpoint. Jabari got a lot stronger, but Steven Adams just a man amongst boys compared to the Pelicans. I ain't gonna lie. Austin, what's happening with you, my dog? It looked like the same starting unit as last time. No Zion in the starting unit and no traditional center. Mason said outside of game plan, game feel is more important. Yeah, that's true as well. You got to ride, I guess, pause, but you got to roll with the hot unit or the roll with the hot hand. And too many times the Pelicans tend to go away from that. Say if the Rockets want to be big, Pelicans should just outrun them. Now, a lot of that is going to be that's an interesting point too, because I'm still kind of on the fence, and I got a show coming up with my members. We're gonna be talking about this a little bit, but I don't know if Derek Queen is necessarily a Borrego player, because Derek Queen, to me, in that system, to me, he can bring the ball up the court. He can do a lot of things, but I don't know if he's a strong enough defensive rebounder to start the break, especially not going against two bigs. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting because the Rockets, they still can run. They might, even if they start Adams in Sengun, they still got Jabari who can run. You got KD who can run. You got Amen who can run. I don't know if Reed Shepard going to play or not, but he can run. Trey says starting line tonight is Fair, Sadiq Bey, Herb, Trey Murphy, and Queen. Hopefully we get a really good Derek Queen game. I hope it's not a situation where they try to go tit for tat too much with Sengun and kind of play out of themselves. If you can get Sengun in foul trouble and get his ass off the court, that'd be lovely. Or get Steven Adams in foul trouble and get him off the court, that'd be incredible. But I hope they don't try to play too out of themselves. Say Queen is an elite half-court player, but Borrego doesn't want to commit to that. Yeah, I noticed that as well. I don't see. It's an interesting dynamic. In a lot of ways, the Pelicans in the similar situation to the Rockets, far as you got a guard with high-end talent, but you got this big who's just as talented. Whoa, shout out to my dog Chris Conner. Peace to my dog Chris out there. Shout out to Chris, man. You got a guard that's just as talented. Like you got Jalen Green and you had Sengun. Ultimately they ended up choosing Sengun because they had opportunity to get Kevin Durant. So I'm just interested in how they're gonna look to thread that needle with Fears and Queen, because both need the ball in their hands. And I for one, I believe Jeremiah Fears, he can exist a little more independently. What I mean by that is, I think Fears can play off of Queen. I don't know how much Queen can play off of Fears with his limited athleticism. And that's really going to be a question. Now, if Queen develops that jumper, especially that mid-range jumper, that's all she wrote. Pick and pop all day. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be all she wrote. But it remains to be seen. Shout out to my dog Cam. Whoa, what up with you, Lee? Shout out to Lee. Yo, shout out to all the members, man. We got a new episode dropping tomorrow. It's gonna be something interesting. I know y'all been seeing a lot of Herb news. This is gonna be something a little interesting that'll be dropping tomorrow. But what y'all think about the Lakers deal? Say who was a fears comp? On the high end, I guess. On the high end, I think people would say, what was that, a Young Weezy? On the high end, Ethan, I think you would say Kyrie, but that's on the super high end. On the most realistic end, you might say, I still say Jeff Teague. I still say Jeff Teague, nice handle. Not, a little undersized, but strong physically. Oh, the game started, my bad, y'all. A little undersized, but strong physically, could get to the rim. But Jeff Teague, he eventually, developed that jumper. And it looked like Fear's jumper is coming along strong, too. Fear's jumper is coming along strong. You think De'Aaron Fox? Ooh, that's interesting. That's an interesting one. He got the speed. He definitely got the speed like De'Aaron Fox. Damn. Though I swear, Herb the most blocked player in the NBA, dog. Herb got to be the most blocked player in the NBA. At this point, I'm mad at motherfuckers for passing the ball to Herb in a fast break situation. Like at this point, I'm upset y'all doing that. Like that's starting to anger me. Like, just don't do that no more. Just stop doing that. Stop doing that. Ooh, oh, Queen, come on, bruh. He fell asleep, right? Well, he ain't fall asleep, but his back was to the. That's back-to-back bad plays by Derrick Queen. Derrick Queen might, he's starting off the game bad, y'all. Derrick Queen starting up the game bad. I do think Herb still in the starting lineup is bizarre as fuck. To me, there's no real way to rationalize it. Like, in my opinion. Whoa, what's happening with your game, Osborne? Peace, fam. To me, Fears still being in the, I'm not Fears. To me, Herb still starting don't make a ton of sense. Because Sadiq Bey ain't making threes right now. Oh, look, on cue, Sadiq Bey knocked down a three. It was the reverse jinx. We needed that one, Sadiq. But yeah, Sadiq Bey hasn't been great from beyond the arc this year. So it still almost looks like a one-shooter lineup. Because Trey is like the only efficient shooter out there. It's just an interesting starting unit. But yo, make sure y'all smash that like button for me, fam. Hit that like button. Bree say, okay, the stands don't look empty, but the ball not echoing no more. Yeah, it looks like got a few more people, and people gonna start coming to town for the holidays. Oh, damn, we gotta be able to get a nice and one every once in a while. Fuck. We can't never get lucky and get an and one no more. Like, god damn. We gotta be able to get an and one. But yeah, I'm just, to me, the Herb still starting thing is a little bizarre. I don't get it, but I also don't necessarily want to rush back Poole and Zion into the starting unit. Maybe let's give them another couple games to get their legs under them. But I wouldn't hate starting Bryce McGowans, honestly. I wouldn't hate starting Bryce. Louisiana guy, how you doing? He said, how do you think Dumas will clear up a roster spot for McGowans? I do. I think if they shout out to my dog Chunk, peace to you, brother. I think especially if they make the play-in, because if I'm not mistaken, the two-way guys can't play in the postseason. I think at some point you will see like a 2-for-1 trade done with like Hawkins and Jose going out, and they ended up creating a spot for McGowans. Now, if they don't make the playoffs, there's no real reason to create a spot for them. You're doing it off GP at that point. But if they don't make the playoffs or the postseason, there's no real reason to do it. You can promise him a position going into the offseason and be like, yo, we'd love to have you back or what have you. But no matter what, they need to create a roster spot, though. No matter what. Because even going into this offseason, they don't have a ton of roster spots available. And they need to, because this team needs depth and they need to add talent. Because Jose is under contract next season. Jordan Hawkins is under contract next season. Looney got a team option, so he'll probably be waived. Peavy's under contract. Carlos under contract. You don't have the only good hustle right there, Rook. The only free agents they have next year is DeAndre Jordan and Kevon Looney potentially. Louisiana guy said, I could be wrong, but I thought there was a limited amount of time two-way guys could stay active. I'm not sure, because I know this year they added a third two-way contract, right? I'm not sure. I would have to look into that. Whoa, what's happening with your 504? Peace to you, my dog. Rebound, we got to get the rebound. See, we got to secure these fucking offensive boards, man. Giving up offense. Oh, big answer right there. Whoa, what's happening with you, Slim South? What's happening with you? That was a big answer right there from Sadiq Bey, boy. We need his shooting desperately right now. Damn, we can't give up no offensive boards, dog. We just can't do it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Good defense. Good follow-up right there by Trey. Let's keep your foot on the gas, man. Keep your foot on the gas. If they're going to play small like this, they're giving us an opportunity. If they're going to play small like this, they're giving us an opportunity, y'all. All we got to do is secure the boards. If they're going to play small like this and we crash in the boards, we can get out in transition and we're giving ourselves an opportunity on the real. We just got to keep securing the boards. We can't get into scrabble drills where we giving them wide open threes. Say you should have left a mean right there. Talking about Min Thompson. Should have left a Min Thompson right there. But yeah, Louisiana, I gotta look into that. Hunter Dickinson had a really good G League game the other day, so that's interesting. Is Springer still on? No, Springer. I think Springer got waived, right? I think Trey Alexander. Trey Alexander has our third two-way spot. It just don't seem like the best utilization of two-way spots, if I'm being honest. It just don't seem like the best utilization of two-way spots. I understand, like, you needed Hunter Dickinson, and Hunter Dickinson got that Michigan connection. But it just still don't seem like the best utilization. Meech, what's happening with you, my dog? Shout out to Meech in the building. Yo, what y'all think about this? What y'all think about... Now, and this is not the full construction of the trade. I'm just giving you some names, right? What do y'all think about Herb to the Warriors? Smith and... Who else I said? Was it Herder? It might have been Smith and Herder to the Pelicans and Kuminga to the Bulls. Of course, you got some picks coming the Pelicans' way. Let's say you get a first and a swap. Let's say you get this year's top 10 protected first from the Warriors, right? The Bulls send Patrick Williams and Herb Jones. Matter of fact, I don't even know why I'm doing this. I could just pull this shit right up for y'all. Pause. Let me pull this up. Hold up. That way I ain't got to guess my way through it. But I'm very interested to know what y'all think about this trade proposal. Because to me, this seems like it's fair for everyone, which means it probably won't fucking happen because it's fair for everybody, right? Let's see. All right, so this is something I came up with. Patrick Williams, Herbert Jones, and Jordan Hawkins to the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga, Quentin Post to the Bulls. Moses Moody and Jalen Smith to the Pelicans. This year's 2026 protected first round pick from the Warriors. 2026 first round pick from Portland that the Bulls own. They're giving you that to help get rid of Patrick Williams and you getting them Kuminga. And a second round pick from Chicago, 2028. What y'all think about that deal? It frees up long-term money. You got a stretch 4-5 who Jalen Smith actually played for University of Maryland too. So that's a connection there with Troy Weaver, the University of Maryland connection. And you got Moody who could give you some three-point shooting. See, he missed right there. But Fears gave him a clear lane. Fears can't give a bucket that easy, or you can't give a Kogi a lane that easy. I didn't like that at all. That was poor defensive possession right there for the Pelicans. Say why the Rockets playing small? Probably pace. They probably don't like how slow they've been this season, because they had a pretty slow last game against big shot right there by Herb. After that blown layup, huge shot right there. They had a pretty slow game against Denver. That's why I'm hoping they don't come out pissed off and try to prove themselves, because they got holed by the referees last game. P. Fowler, how you doing, sister? Say hi, brother and Pals family. Piss cannot see the Pals out here in Houston. What's the point of the league? They're playing Houston, P, and you can't see the game out there? What the hell going on? How the hell are they playing Houston and you can't see the... That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, bro. That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. The league pass been terrible this season, honestly. League pass been terrible this season. Ooh, that was a bad rotation. That was dumb. Because why would Herb go to help on Sengun right there and leave Kevin Durant wide open? I don't give a fuck if you got Trey rotating. The one person I don't want getting hot is Kevin Durant. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Trey, what's happening with you, my dog? Yeah, we need her to make some layups. We need Sadiq Bey to make a couple layups too. Cause Sadiq, he been missing every layup possible. Come on, y'all. See, we gotta take advantage of these turnovers, dog. You gotta take advantage of these turnovers. See, see, that's a blown layup by Fierce right there, and Herb missed the alley to Trey. But dog, the Pelicans got to be one of the worst fast break teams I've ever seen, like in my fucking life. Pelicans one of the worst fast break teams I've ever seen in my life. It was like a 3-on-1 fast break. It's ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Just tweaking. You say Sadiq so trash. I don't know. Just tweaking. He's 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. That was the only shot he missed. He's starting off pretty good. That was a terrible possession right there though. You had a bad defensive possession and you coupled that with a bad and look like the Pelicans had back-to-back bad possessions defensively and 3 bad defensive possessions. Then you blow a fast break opportunity. See? Queen. Oh, he carried, man. Come on. He carried, man. All right, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. This starting off bad for Derek Queen. Whoa, what's happening with you? Shout out to Spectacular Insight. Shout out to Mo. Say Herb be doing too much past the ball early. Yeah, he got to throw that alley. Trey was calling for that. Yeah, Trey. And Lee, we missed way too many bunnies. And we terrible in transition. But yeah, Trey, Derek Queen, I just think, I don't know. The Rockets might have a little too much athleticism for Queen tonight. They might have a little too much athleticism for Queen tonight. Cause they're not even playing Steven Adams yet. Yeah, we gonna need some early Carlo and Misi minutes for real, cause you need help on the boards. You're not getting killed on the boards, but you would like a little help. That way you can get out and transition a bit more. Try to get some easy buckets if you can make your fucking layups. But also, Queen he just don't look strong enough out there. Like, you got the loose ball foul, which was a bang call. That call could have went either way. But you got the loose ball foul. He getting back down by Sengun, so Herb collapses to go help him, which was dumb. Gives up a wide open 3-point shot right there to Kevin Durant. Then he goes like 2-on-1, gets blocked, leads to instant bucket from Amen Thompson. Like, it was just a bad sequence right there. Really bad sequence. Let's see. Don Gilbert says, does Trey play defense? Does anybody? Their defense haven't been god awful tonight, but it could use some improvement. Chad said, can Derek Queen jump more than 1 foot off the ground? I don't know, man. Derek Queen strikes me as a very below the basket player. I don't think he got a lot of hop in the step. Truthfully, Dubs World say Fierce 0 for 3 game just started. Yeah, he had 2 shot attempts on the same possession. Then he had a fast break layup that he missed. You know, Josh said game usually starts in third quarter for real. Yeah, but see, if you're the Pelicans need a large enough gap going into the third quarter, so when teams make their inevitable run, they have enough space to kind of like survive that run. So the Pelicans gonna have to build up some type of lead going into this these following quarters, because you already know the Pelicans not a 3-point shooting team and the Rockets can shoot threes. So it's gonna be interesting. It was interesting. Say this was supposed to be Charmander versus Chameleon. Or Charmeleon, isn't it? The Pokemon reference? Yeah, maybe. That's how some referenced it. I saw a meme calling that earlier. But you also got to look at how Sengun is used compared to Trey right there. You also got to look at how Sengun is used compared to Derek Queen. They ain't utilized the same way necessarily. In fact, I would like to see him utilized a bit more like Sengun. Let me see with Poole. Just we can say my two favorite players playing each other, Zion and Amen. That's an interesting favorite player. I like Amen's upside. I'm surprised that he hasn't had a better year so far. Spectacular insight say with Poole and Zion back, is there any reason whatsoever to have Jose playing? I think you got Jose playing. Great defense right there by Jordan Poole. You got Jose playing so he can try to create a little bit more 3-point shooting, especially in catch and shoot situations, because you can't play Jordan Hawkins right now. It's like he's just unplayable. Damn, that bitch was halfway down, Poole. That's a 5-point swing right there. I didn't love that shot, but that shot was halfway down by Jordan Poole. Easy 5-point swing. Jose is going under the screen. Y'all saw Jose go under the screen just now, bro? Jose going under the fucking screen against Reed Shepherd. Reed Shepherd is shooting 43% from beyond the arc this year. Jose went under the screen. Come on, bro. Game I was going to say Zion falling is not a foul. Yeah. This has been interesting. And there go another three. Y'all. There go another three. So now the Pelicans gonna have to chip away. They're gonna have to chip away at this lead that's been built up because they didn't take advantage of the opportunities they had. You can't really contest that jumper no more. Well, no better than with Trey did just now. But now you got to start answering with offense. You can't go cold offensively. I will say though, if it get to the point where the Rockets build up a crazy lead, then you need to just punt and start focusing on the Pacers. Fuck, don't risk injury. Good and one step through right there by Trey. That was a big bucket. Good and one step through. Say all of a sudden Houston can shoot. Well, they shoot. I'll say no one weird made a three yet. The only ones who made threes are their shooters. So I'll say that. Like, it was Kevin Durant and Reed Shepherd. Now, if Amen Thompson go out there and hit 3 threes, I'm going to be like, all right, this is not a game you're supposed to win. This is just some whole shit right here. Say Poole and Jose on the court is crazy. Yeah, Jose gotta contribute. He gotta contribute. Because, and just like that, he gives up a fucking 3-point play. Or potential 3-point play. Ah! Why not just stand right there and take the charge? You right there, just take the fucking charge. Why not just stand right there and take the charge? Why not just take the charge? Let me see. What are you doing? The fuck are you doing? Oh. I understand they be having like short people solidarity, but Jose gotta get the fuck on. Bro. Like, why are you even going for the block there? Let's take the charge. My God. I would like to see Poole shoot that 3 right there. Oh, I love it. That was nice, Trey. That was nice. Nice step through, nice floater. So I told you don't play Jose this game. This is not a Jose game whatsoever, really. Now, this is a team that he could potentially be auditioning for, but he is failing the audition miserably. He's failing this shit miserably. You say, just speaking, you say Meesy closed out on Corgi too hard. That could have collapsed everything. At least they went back to Trey. Oh, that was a fucking bunny Trey missed. That was a bunny he missed. Oh my God. See, we too small out there. We too small. We dying on the screens in the pick and roll. You need a too big lineup out here. You need a too big lineup. Because it ain't like you scoring anyway. You need a too big lineup. Carlo can at least stretch the floor some. Oh my God. Yo, Poole, what was that, brother? Poole, that was terrible, brother. That was terrible. The Pelicans got the yips. They had too many days off, bro. They had too many days off. I think that's what it is. They had too many days off because they look crazy. I think they had too many days off. Trey missed a fucking bunny Poole missed a wide open layup. Just easy point blank fucking layup. Herb taking, oh my God, Herb taking pull up middies. All right. Okay. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. That's what's happening here. Okay. Oh my fucking goodness. Oh my goodness. That was a motherfucking turnover. Oh my God. What is this? Why Herb keep shooting the ball? What is this? Yo! That's boy, I almost called Herb the N-word. What the fuck? Move the ball and he shot again! Yo! What the fuck is he doing? You nappy head motherfucker! What is you doing? What is you doing? What is you doing, you cookie bush motherfucker? What is you doing? What are you doing? Send this motherfucker back to Mississippi. What is he doing? What is he doing? Jesus Christ! What is Herb doing? Is this man freebasing the cocaine? No, I know it's Alabama. I know you're from Alabama. Send him to Mississippi. This man freebasing cocaine. What is he doing? Jesus Christ, man, that was terrible. This man took 3 shots in a fucking row. What is he doing? Oh my God. Yo, what is happening? Stop shooting. Stop shooting the fucking ball. Stop shooting the fucking ball. This motherfucker's sick in the head. Stop shooting the ball, man. Don't shoot no more. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Yo. This is outrageous. This is outrageous. This is outrageous. Call timeout. What the fuck? This is unbelievable. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are we in hell? Are we in hell? Are we in hell? This man playing like he done snorted Proposition Joe entire fucking package. This man done snorted Proposition Joe entire fucking package. This man is out of his mind. This is unbelievable. This is insane. This is crazy. This nigga, boy. This man 2 for 9. He got 9 shots. He's 1 for 5 from behind the arc. This nigga shouldn't play no more tonight. Is this dope? Is it dope or dog food? Is it dope? It gotta be dope. It gotta be dope. Man, anybody defending it? Man, boy, I don't even want to say nothing too crazy, boy. I almost say something flagrant just now. Anybody defending this man, dog, you can eat a pack of dicks. Because this, no indeed, Lord. No indeed. No indeed, Jesus, no. This man, Herb, he got a headache. He needs to sit the rest of the week. Because he needs to sit the rest of the week. Ain't no way in the world. That's what, dog. Look, I said this before with Jordan Hawkins and Jose. I was like, you kind of need to stop playing them. Because, the more people put eyes on them, the product. That's why, dog, that's one of the, dog, that contract's so fucking cheeks. And we giving up offensive boys, boy. This team, T-Mac, Michael Morgan, Herb think he Tupac. T-Mac, he think he Machiavelli the Dawn. Playing like this. This motherfucker's crazy. This man is crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like this. I've never seen nothing like this. This man think he Nino Brown. Boy, motherfucker done used up all his Hadougens for the game. He done used up all his special plays for the game. He don't need to shoot no more. At this rate, Herb gonna shoot about 20 shots tonight. At this rate, he gonna shoot about. Then he kept doing it. Then he keep doing it like he just a cold-blooded ass shooter. He keep doing it like he just a hellified fucking shooter. Man, come on, bro. Ain't no way in the world, dog. Ain't no way in the world, bro. Ain't no way in the world, dog. Ain't no way in the motherfucking world, boy. Ain't no way in the world. Ain't no way in the world. Yo, Mo, look. Shout out to Mo. Mo said the Rockets gonna let him shoot. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Look, I called this out in the motherfucking preseason. Y'all remember in the preseason versus Houston, that was the first time we saw, Birmingham Herb. Tonight, we seeing Birmingham Herb as well. But if you notice in that preseason, all they did was let him shoot. And I kept calling this shit out. I'm like, this is how they're going to defend him. No one cares. He can make 3 of them motherfuckers. And people are going to be like, go ahead, take some more. Go ahead, take some more. No, indeed, Lord. No, indeed. Look, Trump made weed legal today, and now we got Herb going crazy. The herb just fucking everywhere. Now you can't walk down the street without herb just everywhere. Come on, man. I told him to legalize that shit. What kind of shit is this, man? I don't know, B-Lo. I hope they is calling him out. He need a foot in his ass for that. He need a foot in his ass. He need a Timbo. A 40, but he needs a 40 below size 12 Timberland boot in his ass for that first quarter. That was outrageous. Boy, that was crazy. This man was shooting like it's fucking game 7. He was shooting like it's game 7. This is out of control. This is out of control. Then he taking shots. It's like 17 seconds left on the clock. It's like 17, 20 seconds left on the clock. Nigga. He just ain't turning down nothing but his collar. Yeah, he's shooting like we at war and we outnumbered. He like, I ain't taking none of these bullets home. He's shooting like we at war and we outnumbered. What the fuck? Whoa, what's happening with you, boy, Michael? You don't even want to know what's happening tonight. This is outrageous. This is outrageous. This is unforeseen. That was a total waste of that run, Trey. That was a total waste of a Zion substitution right there. That was unforeseen. I couldn't picture no motherfucking shit like that. And Jose still out there. Is it, boy? I see what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to put a case on somebody, son. It's the only way. It's the only way. It's the only way, boy. It's the only way. Ain't no way in the world ain't no man in the world you didn't practice that. You had all these days off to practice, and that's the best you come up with. If you don't get totally the fuck out my face, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Say, look, they ain't gonna see this coming, right? You know how we need more threes? We not gonna draw up nothing for Trey. They gonna be expecting that. We not gonna draw up no possessions for Jordan Poole. They gonna be expecting that. We gonna, don't tell nobody. We gonna let Herb take 5 threes in the first quarter. Nigga, is you sick? Is you sick in the fucking head? Herb don't ever need to start again, dog. Herb don't ever need to start again. Never again. Don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again. Hey, look, another blown layup. Yee! That's like 3 or 4 blown layups tonight. Boy, I'm in time. Oh, my God. And we not getting no rebounds. We not boxing out. This is... Boy, Borrego, who told Borrego to chase waterfalls? Nigga, don't chase no waterfalls. Like, this... Oh, my God! This nigga's insane. Big 3 by my fucking son, man. Feed my son. And they answer right back with a fucking 2. Okay? Boy! Let me read some of these comments, man. Boy, I ain't been that upset in a minute, dog. I ain't been that upset at a game in a minute. I ain't been that upset at a game in a minute, dog. That was insane. No, and that's the thing, Joe. He not even he ain't even guarding Kevin Durant. He not even guarding Kevin Durant. Trey guarding Kevin Durant. Why is he out there? Jordan Poole can't hit shit right now. God damn. I didn't like that shot neither. You need to start attacking motherfuckers off the dribble and get downhill since that three not falling and get to the free throw line. That way you can see the basketball go in a little bit. Let me see. This is ridiculous, dog. Victoria Taylor say, hey, Chaz, the more they play, the less attractive they look. Seems like his teammates would say, hold up, my guy. Exactly. Shout out to my dog, Game Osborne, Jordan, membership. Appreciate you, fam. CJ the guard say it's crazy how Jose realized, hey, maybe I should calm down just for Herb to go insane. Yo, and it happened like simultaneously. It's like every time one take a step back, the other one crash out. Like, man, that's why you can't have, I'm telling y'all, bro, if they didn't have Herb and Jose playing the way they played to start the season with this rogue-ass basketball, they would have about 7-8 wins. They would have about 7-8 wins, dog. These dudes are insane. They insane. They just wilding the fuck out. They think it's the 80s. Like, they just insane, dog. They insane. I don't understand this. I keep saying this. Like, I just, they might be on the take. They might be on the take. This is fucking crazy. Bree say, Poole rim percentage down because spacing issues. They can pack their paint. I don't know about the three ball. Yeah, for me, I'm more concerned about the three ball. I think he still gets to the free throw line pretty effectively game to game. But the three ball got to start hitting at some point. It could be a leg issue to where he don't got the strength in his legs that he would need. But three ball got to balance out at some point. And these layups, like these blown layups, like is this thing like a team issue? Sadiq just missed one against Capella. Herb got blocked earlier. Jeremiah Fears missed one. Trey missed one. I think Zion is just, he 1 for 1. Fears missed one, I think. We just thinking up the fucking joint, bro. We just thinking up the fucking joint right now. We really are. We just thinking up the joint. Jose, how's Jose still on the court, dog? See, that's what I be saying, bro. All this Borrego dick eating, I don't understand it. This man is ass in a lot of ways. Because why the fuck Jose still out there? Why he still out there? Why he still out there? Right, come on, bro. And look, this game is starting kind of like how the preseason went. Whereas, you know, they was down and then they started battling back. But you shouldn't be this far down. They started off small. You just kept shooting yourself in the foot and playing fucking point Herb. This is ridiculous. Me say Zion touched the ball one time and scored it. Now, to be fair, they was collapsing on Zion, forcing him to kick it out. The one time he did force a shot, he made it. But the defense is playing well. So that ain't, you know, him only getting one shot, that's a part of their defensive plan as well. But still, like, we got to do something. Like, I thought you was a fucking offensive savant. Draw some shit up, coach. God damn. Yeah, man, we got this tiny ass, man. That's good defense by Carlo. Ain't nothing else you can do against Kevin Durant with that possession. Good shit, Fears. Seeing the ball go in should help. The Pelicans has got to keep it, get it to about 10 points going into the third, bro. This is get it to about 10 points. 504 was I'm about to turn that Donnie Hathaway. Someday we'll all be free. Turn on that little ghetto boy living in the ghetto streets. Like, cause man, what is this? What is this? God damn, we in the motherfucking ghetto, hood, trenches. God damn, bruh. We fucking blew a layup on a 3-on-1 fast break. And blew the putback. Well, got picked call for a loose ball foul on the putback. Whoa, what's happening with your B-timers? What's happening? Say Trey playing 60 minutes. You said he want to do the 2K rotation. Yeah, these schedule rotations got to stop. Like you kind of got to think outside the box a little bit once you see a motherfucker just don't got it. Like, once you just realize a motherfucker don't got it, you got to figure it out. Damn, see Zion, you gotta make every possession count right here. Capella on you, you got to make something happen. That first miss was the real blown opportunity. And that's a 5-point swing right there. 5-point swing. That first miss was the blown opportunity right there. You got to make that if you Zion, in my opinion. The second one, highly contested. But that first miss, you got to make that. You got to make it. It is what it is. You got to make it. Let me see. Yeah, Poole had a crazy bag. We need the type of player that translates to winning. I think he just ain't got no rhythm. I think he's rhythmless right now. It's rhythmless nation. Let me see. Their players look like Titans compared to us. Physically, yeah. Physically they do look. They look a little overwhelming compared to the Pelicans. That's one of my issues. With the Pelicans generally, it's not enough strength on the roster. Like far as wingspan and size. Yeah, you got Trey that's about 6'10", but compare Trey Murphy to Lauri Markkanen from a size standpoint. Lauri Markkanen looked like two Treys put together. Like, dude fucking huge, right? Physically, like big, strong motherfucker. And he's about the same height as Trey. So the Pelicans, their strength and conditioning program, it needs some serious improvement. We need a bunch of motherfuckers built like Zion and Sadiq Bey, honestly. Like, Eve Messi put on some weight. Michael Peavy, he got nice size. Jeremiah Fairs is strong, but you need more physically strong players. Like, defensively, when you going against some of these dudes, it ain't nothing you can do. Like, Sengun, Queen, Queen is young, but Sengun, like, just had Queen on his hip, just, like, backing him down all the way, pause. And, you just need more strength, generally. Joe said, with the players we got, certain people have to damn near play the whole game. Yeah, I think I just think the rotations could have been better. Like, we said this going into the game before the first shot was even put up. It's like, if you know you need offense to start, why wouldn't you just start Bryce McGowens? If you're not going to start Poole or start Zion, which is understandable, why not just start Bryce McGowens? Because what is Herb really giving you, truthfully? And I just want to see if James keeps the same energy. Because y'all remember a couple games ago in the second half, he took Queen out of the starting lineup in the second half. And then I think he took Fears out of the starting lineup at the start of the second half prior to that. I just want to see if Herb starts this game. I mean, in the second half. I want to see if Herb starts the game in the second half. That's going to be really telling to me. Q said Queen is a good starter, but a terrible bench player. Some people, well, I can't say he's a terrible bench player because of things that happen in Golden State. But, I don't know. It's interesting. I feel like I haven't seen enough Jordan Poole this season, to be honest, because you have the Willie Green situation. Then you got the injury. Now he's back and he's coming off a bench in a different role. I wish we could have evaluated his season a lot better thus far. The injury and Willie Green kind of fucked things up. Say, Audio Facts say this lineup should have started the game. We got to keep Carlo and the Queen at the four. Yeah, at this point, you need as much offense and size as possible to combat these motherfuckers. Because the Rockets ain't even playing that well. The Pelicans just look terrible offensively. Say Chaz Herb is a superstar. He anchors the defense. Yeah, James got to stop lying. See, I don't care if a motherfucker lie to themselves. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. And James lying to me with that bullshit. Don't lie to me, cousin. Don't do that. Halfway fucking down. Shot halfway fucking down. How we blowing every layup, dog? Make that shit. We blowing every layup. Shit was halfway down. Secure the fucking rebound. We blowing layups, just straight up smoking them, missing them, totally, right? Totally. Fucking ball going halfway down, bouncing out. Can't make shit, right? Can't make a motherfucking thing. Not securing the rebound? Come on, man. We down 20 in the first half. It's a lot of time left in this game. But you got to battle all the way back just to get it within 10. Come on, man. Rockets ain't even playing that fucking good. We just playing terrible. We might have had too many days off. Might have had too many days off in a row because you just had two good games. Well, two solid games back to back. Sometimes time off isn't the best thing. Like sometimes a gap after winning isn't the best thing. Say they about to go on a run. I hope so. Bree. I hope so. I ain't really tripping on winning this game, but it would be nice. I'm more concerned about that Pacers game and just ending this month with 10 wins. But I'm just not liking what I'm seeing here. The Herb shit good defense by Zion. I thought Trey had that shit. Good fucking defense on that possession, y'all. Great defense on that possession. That was great defense by Trey right there. Great defense by Zion and Trey right there. Now you need a fucking bucket to make it count. What you doing, Fizz? Can we get a call? Can we get a bitch ass call? I'm cursing so much. My bad, yo. I apologize. I know some of y'all probably watching it with kids. Zeke said, Chaz, you think CJ kind of plays on doing that 520 interview? Nah, I don't think so. It was like Zion, it's a very public and bizarre situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, if somebody your partner, sometimes they're gonna break your balls a little bit. It ain't no way not to laugh at yourself in that situation. If you Zion, that's probably the most laughable situation you've had. You better learn to laugh at yourself with that. You know what I'm saying? That's one you better have some thick skin on, because that was bad. I could see if it was like Gianna Michaels or Angela White or, you know, Bella Danger, Miss London. No, Miss London a snitch, not Miss London. Cherokee Diaz. I could see if it was one of them. But wait, I'm saying way too much. Excuse me, yo. You gotta catch the ball, Sadiq. You gotta catch the. Oh no, y'all. Herb Jones coming back in. Y'all, Herb Jones is about to come back in the game, y'all. Do y'all got y'all motherfucking helmets on? Do you got your helmet on your head? We need German military helmets right now, made of Kevlar. He battled against Steven Adams just now. I wish we could have got the bucket right there. All that hard work going to waste. All right, we got to straighten together some stops, man, and get some motherfucking buckets. This is crazy, bro. Whoa, shout out to my dog, Zeke. Appreciate you, dog. We got a new episode dropping tomorrow, Zeke. We got a new episode dropping tomorrow for Game and Zeke that just joined the membership. Yeah, you know, good defense right there by Queen. Pause. But you got to get the rebound. Good defense by Queen, but you got to get the rebound, family. You got to get the rebound, brother. Finish the play with the rebound. God damn. Brothers. Fears did what he could. Ain't too much Fears can do in that situation. But that was great activity right there by Derek Queen. And, of course, he scores on that possession. Of course, he scores right there on that possession. All that. See? Look at that, bro. Look at that. Look, come on, Fears. Fears has been awful tonight. All that hard work on back-to-back possessions going to waste. Big Zion rebound over Steven Adams went to waste. Big defensive possession right there by Derek Queen went to waste. Turning the ball over, not making buckets. Fuck off me, little bitch. Nice floater right there by Zion. Zion, I don't think you got fouled on that one. I mean, Shea probably get that call, but Zion, you know you don't get that call, so you don't even need to worry about that. All right, we need to go on a run, man. We need to hit some fucking threes. Look like Jordan Poole coming into the game. Jordan Poole, it's time for you to wake up, dog. It's time for you to wake up. It's time for you to wake up. Yeah, Fears gotta tone it down. Like last game, he had kind of like ants in his pants. It took him a while to look at that. Trey, come on, Trey. That was bad, Trey. That was bad by Trey. That was terrible by Trey. Terrible. Nobody had a body on a body. Pause. Trey fucking ball watching. Pause. Then he sucked Okogie crashing and didn't box out. That's terrible, man. Come on, bro. That's terrible. You need a motherfucker. That's why we need more strength on the roster. You need somebody that can knock someone else off their spot. That was bad, Trey. That was terrible by Trey. That was a terrible possession. I haven't said that about Trey for his rebounding in quite some time. That was a terrible rebounding possession by Trey. Jeffrey said, got to get this to 10 going into the half. Otherwise, the Pelicans have no shot at winning. Yeah, I'm not sure they have a shot if they do get it to 10, but at least they can lie to themselves if they get it to 10. Like, we're in 10. See, and that's a good start right there. And one right there from Derek Queen. Make your free throw, big dog. We got to go on a run, man. We got to start hitting some threes. Because we can't give up fucking threes and offensive boards. We just don't have the talent to, to counter that. We just don't. Shout out to my dog B Thomas with that 5-piece to say every time we have a lot of days off, we come back and get our teeth kicked in. Yeah, this is not a team that really can deal with breaks because they don't really enter games with the same enthusiasm or pace and energy. Like they have motor issues when they have a bunch of time off. And Queen misses the free throw. Just like that. Okay. Say too small or too weak. That's why you can't rebound. Yeah, facts. I think it's too weak, honestly. I think physically, like they just can't really box out, because a strong like Josh Hart is strong as fuck. So Josh Hart, with his strength and motor, it makes his nobody gonna guard him. Herb. Oh my God, this man. Why is this man back on the floor, dog? This man just gave up a 3 and 5. This man, Herb looked like Z from the movie Ants. I don't know if y'all remember that movie Ants. Herb looked like Z from Ants. But oh my God, dog, this man need to. Oh my God, if this man don't go sit the fuck down somewhere, this is ridiculous, dog. Like there's no reason to play Herb the rest of this game. There's no reason to play Herb the rest of this game. There really isn't. There really isn't, dog. And then you gotta wait till January to trade this man. Like, nah. This, if I'm the Pelicans, just use this as an open scrimmage. If you're the Pelicans, you gotta just use this as an open scrimmage. Like, you gotta just try to run some sets, run your offense. You know, try to work on your 2-3 man game between Zion, Poole, Trey, and Queen. Just try to get some of your things going right now, cause if you notice, they not guarding Herb at all. They not guarding Herb whatsoever. Just not guarding them whatsoever, right? Yeah, that was a lazy pass right there by Zion. They not guarding Herb whatsoever. So it's 5 on 4. It's 5 on 4. They just gonna ignore Herb, right? And they gonna run Trey off the line. They gonna collapse on Zion. They got the size and the wingspan to do it. They forcing Herb Jones to make shots. They just forcing him to make shots. And that's what's going to end up happening against most quality teams as long as Herb's in the starting unit. Fire sale, garage sale, giveaway. Nah, I don't think it's that bad, 504, honestly. I just think you got to upgrade the Herb Jones position. I think you got to upgrade that position, and you still need a center, man. You still need some size at the 5. You're not going to win consistently starting Derek Queen at the 5. He not tall enough and he's not strong enough at this stage. You need a real 5, and you need to move on from Herb desperately. Look, I was saying this offseason. Grub Ninja Turtle looking ass was talking about Herb's one of the best players on this team. You know, you need someone to teach guys how to win. Herb ain't teaching nobody a motherfucking thing. Herb is crashing out. Herb gotta go. He gotta go, bro. He gotta go. Oh, you talking about for Herb? My bad, 504. Yeah, you talking about he gotta go. Nigga gotta go. Brother gotta go. He gotta go. He gotta go. I don't give a fuck. At this point, I don't give a fuck what he goes for. He gotta go. He gotta go. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. And here's the thing. It's been bad since last season. A lot of people chalked it up to where he's hurt. I'm like, his legs ain't hurt. I mean, it's just his shoulder. He can't fucking move no more. He can't jump. And you're like, well, no, man, fuck all that. Fuck all that, man. Cuz gotta go. And I don't mean no disrespect, but he gotta go. You got paid. Let's call it even. Go on about your business, dog. Go on about your business, dog. You need to go to a contender where you ain't gotta shoot at all. He need to go somewhere where he ain't gotta shoot, period. He ain't gotta shoot fucking period. Yeah, that's what Ross say. Shout out to Ross. Justine, he say that 2023, Herb ain't never gonna shoot no fucking 40% from 3 again. Like, that'll never happen again. That'll never happen. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kelvin Jennings, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all do me a favor. Please take a second to hit the like button. I appreciate all y'all rocking with us. If you're not a member, consider joining the membership. We got a new episode dropping Friday. We just dropped the Fire Zion episode the other night. Big shot right there from Trey. Big fucking shot right there from Trey. Trey got the quietest 14 points I ever fucking seen. Because you could have told me Trey had 3 points and I would have believed you. You could have told me Trey had 3 points and I would have believed you. The thing is, his one thing he's supposed to be elite at, he ain't. Yeah, Joe, that's the thing. It's like, Herb ain't out here like shutting motherfuckers down. Like, that's just not happening, fam. So what's the point? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not happening. It's just not happening. He not rebounding. He not getting to the free throw line. He not defending at an elite level. He not shooting. What's happening? Shout out to my dog JK. Oh, y'all be sure to check out my dog JK music on his Instagram, man. Shout out to my dog JK. B Thomas in the super chat with that 5-piece. He said, once I saw Herb start the game with the tall tee on, I knew what to expect tonight. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, boy. See, to me, That's why I can't give Borrego no pass because it's too many inconsistencies. Like, yeah, I know you say you want to improve your defense, but you're not designed to do that. If you want to improve your defense at this stage and you want a motherfucker that just can't score, you want to just go all defense, you might as well start Micah Peavy. You might as well just start Micah Peavy at this stage. But you also face things like, all right, well, fuck, if they take Herb out the starting lineup, will that decrease his value? That's stupid shit. Oh, no, nah, Queen. Nah, Derek Queen, that was bad. 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 That was bad, Derek Queen. That was bad. You know what, Scope? The crazy thing is, KD, you say KD 7 for 7 from the field and 4 for 4 from 3. Herb ain't even guarding Kevin Durant, really. They got Trey guarding Kevin Durant. So I don't even know who Herb guarding. People gonna say like, well, you know, Herb he's guarding Men Thompson, and Men Thompson didn't score. It's like, he didn't have to. He didn't even shoot the fucking ball. Hey, Kevin Durant did all the hard work. He did all the carrying of the team. Who was that out on? Oh yeah, that's easily out on the Rockets, in my opinion. Trey, you say Zion sucked tonight too? I think he been mediocre at best. I say that because Herb out there. And Herb and Jose shouldn't be out there. Because to me, that's two people the defenses can totally ignore. Like, they just could totally ignore them. They too small. They too skinny. And I can just lock in on guarding Trey. And I can lock in on guarding Zion. Derek Queen, I don't know what's going on with Derek Queen. Derek Queen got to learn how to pump fake. Like, once you see, yeah, that was a lazy-ass pass right there by Zion to Queen that led to that jump ball. If you Derek Queen, you gotta anticipate the contact coming from Adams, and you gotta try to get to the free throw line. That was bad though. Louisiana Gale, I agree with you. I don't think they have no identity either. Like, that's like from game to game, they just play different. I don't know what other people seeing. To me, they play different every single game. That's a bullshit ass call, because that definitely should have been Pelicans ball. That's a bullshit call. Let's see here. Oh, they playing bad, JKL. They playing bad. Herb, 2 for 9? 1 for 5 from behind the arc? Like, they did that shit on purpose. All right, so now you got Herb guarding KD, finally. Let me see. Whoa, what's happening with your Young City? Good defense there. Oh, my God. Another blown layup, dog. How many blown layups is that, y'all? Is that 5 blown layups? Zion got 2. Zion got at least 2 blown layups on his own. At least 2. Fears got 1. I think Herb got blocked, so I ain't gonna count his as a blown layup. But what the... Trey got 1. We got like 6 fucking blown layups, man. What was these dudes doing all this time off? Playing grab ass? Yeah, Trey got 1. I'm about to say Zion got 2. Fears got 1. I think Sadiq Bey got 1. That's 5. And I'm probably missing another motherfucker who done blew a layup or 2. Like, come on, dog. Oh, yeah, Poole got 1. So that's 6. God damn. What's that with you, King Sam? And we missing free throws. That's 2 missed free throws for the Pelicans, if I'm not mistaken. 2 missed free throws for the Pelicans. Pelicans down 21. Come on, man. This is ugly, dog. No excuse for this coming off all this time off, man. No excuse for this. Y'all can't be tired. This is probably look at Jordan Poole finally on the boards. This is indeed the worst matchup for the Pelicans. This is this is the one team I wouldn't want to play in the playoff series. It's 100% the worst matchup. Worst matchup. But at the same time, oh my God, bro. What is Derek Queen doing? Oh my God. What is this nigga doing? See, I like Derek Queen, dog. Derek Queen is an extremely frustrating player to me. I like Derek Queen a lot, but Derek Queen that's a flagrant 2. That's a flagrant 2. Derek Queen is an extremely frustrating player to me, dog. I don't, all right, dog. All right, all right. That's what we doing. Derek, really? That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Okay, okay. Derek needs to sit down the rest of this game. Derek and Herb need to sit down the rest of this game. Say why both rookies feel like they gotta always make the behind the back dribble look cool. Cause I wish I had an answer for you right there. That I don't know. I just thought that was a dumbass decision right there. I thought that was real dumb. Let's see. My bad. Kelvin said, but Chaz, don't trip. Let's call this a tactical loss. A part of it is, in my opinion, and I also think this is one of the worst teams that the Pelicans can play against. Oh, he got lucky. They called that a 1 because I would have called that a flagrant 2. I thought that was a real bad pass. I mean a real bad foul. Hold on, my bad. I lost my spot. Yeah, I want to call this tactical, but I also think that this is like the worst potential matchup for the Pelicans. A team that shoots threes and has the size they have in the front court. It's like a recipe for disaster. But Herb shooting going 1 for 5, shooting free is inexcusable in my opinion. That's inexcusable schematically. I don't give a fuck if you all wide open. You better drive and shoot a floater or something. Once you see they guarding him like that, if you Borrego, why you keep putting them in the game? Not only that, why you putting them in the game with Queen and Zion? You got 3 non-shooters in the game. Queen, Zion, and Herb. Why are you doing that? Why are you what's the point of doing that? What do you hope to accomplish by doing that? Like, that's ridiculous. Good teams make Borrego look bottom tier. Well, B-Time, I think he is bottom tier. You know, there's a reason he's been unemployed all this time. He bottom tier. You know, look at that. Giving up offensive boards. Just, oh my God. This got to be one of the worst teams in transition, dog. This is so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing, dog. This is so embarrassing. Just Tweak and say Willie tried to tell y'all about Queen. Nah, I still think Willie was wrong, but I do think Queen, one of them players that if you're not feeding him the ball early, you're not gonna get a good effort from him during the game, or you're gonna see a lot of goofy mistakes. I think Queen is a rhythm player, so if he's not getting the ball early, you're gonna see a really whack ass approach, in my opinion. I've been saying that since the summer league. Honestly, I was saying that since the summer league. Like, this staff is not using Derek Queen effectively, in my opinion. Yeah, the Pelicans need talent, Trey. I agree with you. Like, the Pelicans specifically need 3-point shooting and size so they can rebound. I think these lineups have been asinine. I think these lineups have really been asinine. You got lineups out there with 3 non-fucking shooters. I don't know what you hope to accomplish by doing this. Like, what's the goal here? Man, Borrego sucks, in my opinion, dog. Like, because you got people that at least give you somewhat. That wasn't a foul? You got people that give you at least somewhat of a shot from beyond the arc, and like Bryce McGowan. It's not that Bryce McGowan can light the fucking world on fire, but you got some people that can at least give you some efficiency from beyond the arc. Why are you running out there with Herb in this offense first game? Why are you doing that? Especially after you saw. Now, if Herb come out and start this second half, we gonna know. The cat's out the bag at that point. We just gonna know. H. Bizzle said Houston just has better players than coaching. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you generally. I think this is one of the worst matchups for the Pelicans. Like, I would, even if the Pelicans had won 50 games this season, this is not a team I would want to play in the playoffs. They got too much size and too much shooting just with Kevin Durant and Reed Shepard. Now, Kevin Durant having an off game, then shit could get ugly. But I still think they got too much wingspan, too much athleticism too. Because Jabari ain't even hitting no threes yet. Amin Thompson hasn't done much yet. That's how like talented this team is. Sengun ain't got crazy yet. The Pelicans offensively just been trash. They just been god fucking awful. It's 67-45 at half, right? It ain't like the Rockets got 80 points. The Pelicans just been trash. The Pelicans just can't keep up scoring with them. Defensively, they getting turnovers, they getting missed free throws. They just not securing the fucking rebound, and they not running people off the line. It's ridiculous, dog. The same mistakes we talk about all the time. Yeah, Poole been terrible tonight. He's been god awful tonight. He's been god awful. I think the best player tonight been Trey Murphy. The best Pelican tonight been Trey Murphy. Everybody else been god awful. I say Zion been second best, and it's a wide gap between Trey and to Zion. Is Trey, huge gap, Zion, huge gap, probably, who would I say third best? I don't even, they probably ain't no third best. Probably Carlo. I don't even know. They can just throw the game tape from the first half away. Spectacular Insight say, Cheddar, did you ever go to Esplanade Mall in Kenner? Hell yeah. I used to be in there. I used to be in Esplanade. Whoa, what's up with you, Jess? How you doing? I used to be in Esplanade. I used to go in there a few times. By the time I was going there, though, it was like a ghost town. Like, it was a real ghost town. By the time I started going. Let me see. My bad. Let's see. Joe, you think he definitely started in the second half? Joe, like, I know me and Joe be joking about this on Twitter, but I don't understand this infatuation with starting Herb. Mark, what's happening with your dog? He said, why they not playing Fizz? Fizz had a couple silly turnovers in the first half, and they subbed them out for Jose. But see, that's the thing. Jose had some of those same issues, and they didn't sub Jose out. So I don't like all this favoritism and buddy ball shit. I get you want to lean toward the veteran, but it ain't like Jose playing well. Jose ain't doing a motherfucking thing. You might, and then Bryce, did Bryce McGowan even play in the first half? Did he get any minutes? Let me check real quick. Cause I might have to flash the fuck out. Bryce McGowan's got 4 minutes. He picked up 1 foul. He ain't got no shot attempts. Okay, that's interesting. Trey Murphy got 1 3-point attempt. He 1 for 1. Sadiq 2 for 3. Derek Queen 0 for 1. Herb 1 for 5. Jeremiah Fierce 0 for 1. Jordan Poole 0 for 3. Jose 0 for 2. Carlo 1 for 1. We 5 for 17 from the honor arc. 6 to 8 from the free throw line. Total rebounds is 42 to 22. So they out rebounding us by 20, y'all. They out rebounding the Pelicans by 20, and we keep running this petite ass, tiny Stuart Little mini me bullshit ass lineup out there. What do I? Dog, see, y'all about to see a different side of me, dog. Y'all about to see a different side of me, and I'm not trying to go there with Borrego, but he about to have a motherfucking problem on his hands. I'm done. I'm done playing with this guy, man. What the fuck? Man. The fuck? Then you sitting there looking stupid. You got this motherfucking Under Armour sweatshirt on with your sleeves rolled up like you out here doing real work. You ain't doing a motherfucking thing! Doing shit! Motherfucker! Let's see, tonight shows me why the coaching staff as a whole has to go. Yeah, I agree with you, Michael. I'm just not a fan of this staff whatsoever. I'm guessing DeAndre is one of the new appointees to the coaching staff, so I guess keep him. But everybody else need to get the fuck on, in my opinion. And they get the fuck on. Yeah, I don't think Poole's been as bad as Herb, but if Herb been a 10, Poole been at least an 8.5, in my opinion. Young Weezy say should have been Herb in that DeJounte package. You know, that's something I was kind of saying around that time. Well, not that time, like prior to the season. I'm like, with the things we heard about about Dyson behind the scenes and their infatuation with Dyson, it's like, if you really like Dyson, then you probably got to move on from Herb. Because the scouting report on them drafting Dyson was, what if we got Herb Jones, but we drafted him at 19 and we got to develop him all this time? And it's like, I mean, y'all was wrong about that because Dyson is still pretty much the same player. But it just didn't make no sense to draft that player if you already had Herb. And then once you saw that Dyson was younger and better on ball, you probably should have made the pivot. I don't know, though. I mean, it's one of those things where they probably just shouldn't have made that pick at all, in my opinion. Lewis Johnson, shout out to Lewis Johnson. He said, if Herb start the second half, this coach got to go to. He coming with the bench players after 5 minutes in the first. Yeah, Lewis Johnson, I agree with you. Just say we'll be doing better if the Pels wasn't getting a bit whooped. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think you said getting the butt whooped. Yeah, they looking bad. Shout out to my dog 50 Tiger in the building. He said Chaz, we blew the game to get Herb a 3, made 3, trade Herb. Yeah, that was ridiculous. So once you see how they got in Herb, there's no reason for Herb to start in the second half, in my opinion. I don't give a fuck if he hit 4 threes in the second half. There's no reason for it to happen. I said I want trade for Reed, Shepard, and Tyree. Yeah, I would like that, Trey. I would like that. I think Tyree was questionable tonight. I think he was questionable. Yeah, Bryce. Yeah, okay. So yeah, Bryce played. He ain't get no shot attempts. His lineups are highly questionable. Yeah, D-boy. And that's what I've been saying. And like if y'all watch like the Pro Pals Talk show, that's why I'm like, I don't really know what everyone else is seeing. Because he looked like a version of Willie Green to me. It's like Willie Green, the bar was so low for Willie Green that a motherfucker that's semi-competent don't mean that. It's like, all right, let's say Willie Green was illiterate. Willie Green can't read at all, right? And you got James Borrego, and he reads at a 8th grade level. That's fine. The only problem is, nigga, we in college. We in fucking college. I need you to read at a college level. But, see, okay. B. Thomas said, if Borrego came from San Antonio, didn't Pop run 2 big lineups? I ain't gonna lie, B. Thomas, I ain't never seen a good coach come from that Popovich coaching tree. Monty wasn't good. Doc Rivers damn sure ain't good. The little racially ambiguous dude they got down there now, I don't think he very good. I don't think Borrego that good neither. I think Borrego is a backup singer at best. He not meant to sing lead. The Pelicans need a motherfucker that can sing solo lead. Borrego just he a Michelle. The Pelicans need Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Or at least a Kelly. Kelly got a solo hit or two. And Borrego, nah, you meant to. You go ahead and play this bass. Play the drums. You need a motherfucker that can be out in front. No disrespect. I'm just saying. No disrespect. No disrespect intended. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. Fuck. D-Way, what's up with you, dog? What's up with you? 6 War Black, what's happening with you? Don Guillory said the best way to beat teams is to make them defend Herb, a bench player. Yeah, I think at this stage, he's a bench player. D-Boy said those Herb threes killed us and Z got to be more aggressive. Yeah, Zion, I would like Zion to force the issue. Like, look, bro, if you're going to go 2 for 12 tonight, just go 2 for 12, 2 for 15. It is what it is, but get the shots up at this point. At least that way you get your conditioning in. Because now it's time for everybody to just start throwing punches. If you the Pelicans, you just throwing punches right now. Because now you got to claw back into this game. And shit damn near got to go perfect for them to get back into this game, especially to win. It got to go fucking perfect. Let me see. Audio Facts. Shout out to Audio Facts. Make sure everybody hit the like button, fam. I appreciate y'all, man. Said we need a double big lineup. James stupid for not adjusting. I agree. We don't see what he doing in the second half. Happy astronomical model. I apologize. Say Poole's ass is complete trash today. Yeah, Poole has not been good at all. 2-time Gemini say third quarter bounce back. I hope so. Kelvin Jennings say if I'm JB, I'm giving the bench player 7 minutes this half as a way to put my foot down. Somebody need to put a foot down up in his ass because he been bad too. I ain't gonna lie, Kelvin Jennings. But I would make some adjustments. I definitely would make some adjustments. Bree say Becky Hammond good. Yeah, Becky Hammond cool. But see, that's the thing too. I'm like, are y'all good or are y'all good assistants? Because I think Monty Williams would be an incredible defensive assistant coach. Borrego, I think he'd be a solid assistant coach. I think Becky Hammond is a dope assistant. I think this coach the Spurs got right now, he's a cool assistant. I just ain't seeing nobody that's to me, the Utah Jazz coach, to me, he a fucking dog. Because he's so good, they be having to pull the plug and lose games on purpose. That dude a dog. He got Keontae George out there looking like a fucking all-star. It's crazy. Kelvin Jennings say, Chaz, who on the roster can be traded ASAP or do we have to wait to the 15? Everybody can be traded aside from Herb. Everybody can be traded but Herb. Yeah, he not that bad, Young Weezy. I just don't think he got such a talented roster. I don't really know how much of that is him at this point. Paperboy say Kessler is a must trade for players and picks. Yeah, I would be thinking ahead and trying to get somebody like Kessler personally. So you gotta think ahead sometimes, man. I proposed something with Jared Allen, but Jared Allen make too much money, dog. And he's starting to get hurt. D-Boy said this drives me crazy when it's the lineups because it's plain to see Jose should have got a DNP. Yeah, I didn't understand that. I mean, maybe they trying to boost his value as well, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it. And I ain't sending him to no fucking New York. I'm sending him to anybody who gonna pay me. I don't give a damn. Carl say, you saying JB is Tito? You know what? He might be LaToya, Carl Langley. I ain't gonna lie. And no, that's no disrespect to LaToya, but he might be a human centipede. He might be LaToya. I don't want shit on Tito. Because some of them riffs Tito was playing was cold. I don't know if Borrego can play those riffs. He said it drives crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. They had too much time off. Yeah, Dewey, I agree as well. I think the time off kind of shifted their focus a little bit, and they lost a sense of urgency. Say, would Vucevic have been a better fit than Jonas during the 49 win year? I think Jonas helped you more on the defensive boards than Vucevic would have helped you. I think Vucevic got to the point where he had a hot run, but then he just cooled down. Like, he had a hot three-point shooting run similar to this year, and then he just kind of cooled down. Whereas Jonas, he was good on the boards all season. Zion a little rusty. He gonna have to force himself in the paint. Yeah, the thing, Zion got to get to the free throw line. He got to see the ball go in the hoop. This is a very difficult front court to play against because at any given time, like for example, Steven Adams didn't play tonight. Well, he didn't start tonight. You got Sengun at 6'10", Jabari 6'10", Kevin Durant 6'10", Amin Thompson 6'7", 6'8", a Kogi who's a good defensive player. Like they can throw a ton of size at you. Pause. They could throw a ton of sides at you. Game Osborne said JB was a DI higher Jesus. Oh man. Black and Nerd said if I had it my way, Jose and Herb DNP All-Stars tomorrow. See, that's why I did not like that Herb extension, dog. Cause now you put yourself in the spot where you got what Herb at? I bet not. Oh Lord, they got Herb behind the 3-point arc in the fucking shoot around. I don't even want Herb behind the arc and shoot around. Put Herb underneath the rim. I just want her rebounding and kicking the ball out. I don't want him doing nothing else. DJ at the 5, Carl at the 4, Trey at the 3, Zion at the 2, Fizz at the 1. Hey, it can't hurt at this point. Because I don't understand them not playing DeAndre at all. That seemed kind of stupid to me. Like, you just not going to play DeAndre or Looney at all when you need help rebounding. If I'm the Pelicans, I'm throwing the only advantage I really got is a size advantage. So I'm throwing all them motherfuckers at the I'm throwing everybody, all like my front court at the wall and seeing what sticks. Justine said, Herbert, your 12th man, he gets 6 minutes. What is he giving you? Nothing. He needs to be a player assistant like Jordan. I don't think Herb's that bad necessarily, but he definitely needs a new scenery. The only good coaches I know that came from San Antonio, E-Man, that Jazz coach. Yeah, the E-Man, the Jazz coach. I really like the Utah coach. Peaceful 344 said they had too much time off. Yeah. Hopefully they come out with a little more sense of it. Oh, that was Reeby who made Centipede. That was Reeby. What was it LaToya made? I thought LaToya made Centipede. D for real says it's almost like the more her plays, the more his trade value decreases. Yo, that's what I've been saying, D for real. That's what I've been saying, man. Shout out to Brandon Williams for that fact check. But yeah, like the more teams see them, the more it's gonna be like, hey, this guy's having an off year. Wait a minute, he had back-to-back off years. Maybe this is who he really is. People gonna start looking like that. People gonna start putting two and two together. Like, and now you just got this fucking poison pill type contract. Oh my God, y'all. Herb started the second half, man. Borrego ain't shit, dog. Borrego ain't shit. I gotta get on his motherfucking case. Now I gotta get on his motherfucking case, dog. Herb started the second half, dog. Herb started the second half, son. I gotta get on this nigga case, dog. I gotta get on his case. I gotta get on this case, dog. I gotta get on this motherfucking case. I gotta get on this case. This is fucking foolery. Time foolery. Time fucking foolery. Time foolery. And Herb, not only do he start the second half, he get the first shot out of halftime. First shot. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Let me see. I'm tired of. Wait, I'm sorry. D for real. Almost like. Oh, my bad. I'm tired of these nice guys. We need some assholes. I don't think he in there yelling at them boys. I ain't never heard much about his personality as far as him being an asshole or not. Michael said, yeah, Jonas was the reason we won 49 games. I don't know. I wouldn't say he was the sole reason, but he helped. His defense is underrated. I don't think Herb was like. I know people a lot of people like credit that to Herb. I think Jonas was a huge reason why the defense was rated as highly as it was, because he takes up a lot of size and he was good on defensive boards. They're gonna need 30, and Queen gonna need 10 dimes if you win in tonight. Well, fuck, we might as well chalk that up to the game. I ain't gonna lie to you. We might as well charge that to the game. Cuz. Yeah, Jalen Johnson, Cole, he having a hell of a year. He is having an incredible year. Did they end up winning tonight? Because I know Charlotte was busting their ass and they kind of walked Charlotte down. They got to be. Oh, that should have been an and one. That was nice footwork right there by Queen. Jalen Johnson's nice. And he's coming off of injury doing this. Say JB, say we need Herb and that'll lock up KD. Boy, if JB don't get the fuck on. With that fool ass talk. Talking that crazy ass, fool ass talk. Yeah, Don Guillory. I think their health and Zion playing as much as he played that year. And I think Brandon was healthy most of that year too. Like, I think that's the reason. Because they was healthy and they had way more room for error. Way more. Everyone was healthy. Najee balling. Jose shooting career highs from 3. A lot of anomalies happened. Oh, the Hawks lost. Dog. Okay, well, at least Herb ain't parked behind the fucking arc. At least he getting downhill. He ain't parked behind the arc. I'll take it. Great show. Ted Marshall. You say great show / therapy, Chris. I'm Chaz. You talking to me? Whose fault was that? Shout out to Ted Marshall, though. I know what you mean. Appreciate you, dog. Say, look at the amazing defense. Yeah, we just gave up a straight line drive. No resistance whatsoever. There's none. No resistance whatsoever. Bree said Carlo and Misi front court would be nice for the game, but Borrego. Yeah, I wish someone would just ask him. I really wish someone would just ask him, like, why are you not doing that, dog? Like, what's the plan? And we give up another offensive board. I blame Trey for that. I kind of blame Trey because Sadiq Bey had his man boxed out. Trey, you got to be aware. Because I'm gonna credit that misrotation to Trey on the box out, and I'm gonna say that's the second offensive board Trey gave up, in my opinion. Trey got to be aware because Sadiq, he had his guy. Once Jabari came crashing, Trey didn't box out. He wasn't aware right there. Trey got to hit the fucking weight room, dog. He got to hit the weight room, and that really go for everybody, but Trey got to hit the weight room. He was playing solid defense in the first quarter. Like, solid. Not great, but solid. Game odds, when you say JB just pointed to his elbow is over. Yeah, they still run that elbow set. They just running for Trey now. Say Jim Everett punched the man for calling him Chris. Calvin Jennings say Trey falls asleep all the time. Yeah, that's one thing about the Pelicans that really bothered me is our off-ball defense and off-ball just rotations generally. Ooh, that was a bad force right there. Good hustle right there by Fears. That was a bad force right there. That was a bad force by Trey. I didn't like that. I'd rather you just shoot the 3 if you're going to do that. That was a great take by Fears, but that was a bad force by Trey. I didn't like that. At all. Two-time Gemini say, do they think starting her because no one's guarding him, they say, attack the rim her? Yeah, I mean, maybe if you kind of notice how he's gotten downhill more this half, it's been better, but I just don't want him going rogue and shooting no motherfucking 3s. Oh, that was nice, Fears. That was nice. Nice spin move. That was cold fucking blooded. That's one thing Zion used to have in his arsenal. I haven't seen him do much anymore. I think it's because he don't got the space no more. Because when they had Steven Adams was setting really good screens. Kind of like some screens Looney could potentially provide. But Steven Adams was setting really good screens and freeing up space. Oh, big shot right there by Trey. Freeing up space. Y'all remember Zion's second year when he was getting downhill and he would do that fucking spin move and get to the cup? We don't see that no more. There ain't no space. Ain't no motherfucking space. All right, we got to string together some stops, though, dog. We got to string together some stops. They switch. See, we just switched too fucking easy. We switch way too easy. Oh my God, Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen is like a turnover machine. Jesus Christ. What was that, Derek? Oh my God, Derek. That was bad, dog. That was bad. That was bad. He just a. Yeah, Bree. I think we called it too early, Bree. We called it too early. Derek Queen and Jeremiah Fed. This is something rookies do though. Like they over penetrate and they try to kick it out. But when you playing against a team with a wingspan like Houston, you can't do that because you're gonna have deflections, you're gonna have steals, they gonna get out in transition. You know, you just gotta be smarter than that. You gotta be smarter than that. That was bad. I ain't like that at all. I did not like that. I did not like that. Say, Chaz, what center would you trade for, bro? Well, the best center available. I mean, it ain't the best. He probably not available at the best price moving forward. But the best center available that would fit your needs would probably be Jared Allen. But his contract, you know, it ages kind of poorly, and he's starting to physically have some issues. I used to say Sabonis, but I don't think Sabonis and Queen can play together. After me really evaluating Queen, I don't think Sabonis and Queen can play together because I need some rim defense, and I need some, you know, I know whatchamacallit can rebound. Sabonis can rebound, but I really need some rim defense, and that's not something Queen gonna ever be able to give you. That's why, you know, and I'm a person who really likes Dairy Queen. I just don't get the concept. I mean, I get it because I think it has more to do with people being tired of Zion, right, than Dairy Queen himself. I think it more has to do with that because there's no way you can watch Dairy Queen on a nightly basis, and say this is someone you build around. Because some of the issues he has, they're never really gonna get better. Like, he can improve his motor, but like he's not gonna get taller. His shot could get better. But let's say Derek Queen became Sabonis. Right now, Sabonis is a triple-double threat every night, all NBA caliber player. Let's say he became Sabonis or Sengun. Would you build around Sabonis or Sengun? Like, I wouldn't. And clearly the Kings, they tried, it ain't work out. Houston, they not even trying to build around Sengun. That's why they brought in Kevin Durant now. I just don't see it. I think you still need more wing talent, and you need to move Derek Queen down to the power forward and put the ball in his hands, man. You got to put the ball in his hands and let him kind of orchestrate the offense more. That way he can get going. He could have just more awareness and more of a motor. Because he's made some boneheaded decisions tonight, like really boneheaded decisions. But he's a rookie, so he'll figure it out. But you got to put him in position to succeed, in my opinion. Oh God, Herb's still on the court. Okay, that's what we doing, huh? That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Look how far Sengun is off of Herb. Did y'all see that? I wish I could have fucking screenshotted that just now. Did y'all see how far Sengun was off of Herb? They hiding Sengun on Herb. Sengun damn near in the paint. He not guarding Herb from behind the arc whatsoever. He's not guarding him whatsoever. You're playing 4-on-5 out there, coach. What the fuck is you doing? Y'all, we still can get this game down to 10. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please take a second to hit the like button. If you haven't joined the membership yet, consider joining the membership. We got a new episode dropping tomorrow. I appreciate all the support from the episode we dropped the other day, the Zion episode. Shout out to my dog Dawson for that. What was the point of that just now? What was that? What was that? Why did we pressed in the backcourt and just gave up the easiest fucking bucket, period. Dog, this dude Borrego he's trash. Look at Man Thompson guarding Herb. I mean, or lack there. Not guarding him at all, dog. This man wide the fuck open, bro. Nobody guarding him. Nobody is guarding him. Nobody. Like, come on, dog. And this defense is atrocious. Lewis said, y'all know what's coming. Jose off the bench. Oh, man. Probably. It's probably about to happen soon, too. Probably after this dead ball. Say Jose and Borrego playing for the Rockets. Oh, yeah. They absolutely play for Houston. They need to be working at fucking NASA and not for the Pelicans, honestly. Go on about your fucking business. Jeez Louise. Jeez fucking Louise. Come on, man. Yep. No, only... Wait, so Jose not in the game yet, y'all. It's Poole and Zion coming in. The way they've been playing, it's like, fuck, is it worse than Zion? I mean, is it worse than Jose right now, the way they playing? Right now. Good screen. Ah! Good pass. I wanted Trey to go up and get fouled right there. God damn. I wanted Trey to go up and get fouled right there. When they closed out on him, if you Trey, he'll probably learn this. But when they closing out on him like that, you got to do that Kevin Durant swing through. Say Poole trolling, keep him out for Borrego. Yeah, I thought Poole over dribbled just now. He's trying to get past Kevin Durant. Once he realized he couldn't get past him, he kicked it out to Trey. But I kind of wanted Trey to attack that closeout and like do a swing through and get fouled, or just shoot the contested jumper. Because he was closing out so hard that you probably would have got fouled. Say, we just gonna do a backdoor cover. Say Jabari got 10 rebounds. Dog, that's who I really wanted the Pelicans to get. I would have played Jabari. I would trade for Jabari and play him at the 5. A lot of people don't remember that year Sengun went out. Jabari was starting at the 5, and Jabari was fucking balling. Don't hang your head, Queen. Don't hang your head, brother. You'll be all right. Don't hang your head. Just show and prove when you get back into the game. Spectacular Insight say, is LeBron done after this year? Ugh. I don't know. He probably need to be. I ain't gonna lie. But maybe, I don't know how bad that sciatica is playing a factor. I'm not sure how bad that sciatica is playing a factor. But LeBron look old. He look old. I ain't gonna lie, he look old. But that sciatica could be playing a significant factor. Yeah, he gonna have to get some stem cell treatment. That was a big shot right there for Jordan Poole, man. Hopefully that's the start of things to come. He needed to see the ball go in. Let's see here. But yeah, man, if they could find a way to get... I don't think Jabari's on the trade market, but if they could have found a way to get him this offseason or when they did the Brandon Ingram trade, boy, I would have been ecstatic because I'm a big Jabari Smith fan. I think he got a lot of talent. I just think he kind of get lost in the shuffle because they got so many talented wings. Trey doing way too much dribbling. What the fuck is that, Trey? Good pass. Oh, shoot that, Fizz. There you go. I wanted Fizz to shoot that 3, but I ain't mad at him attacking downhill. But I wanted him to shoot that 3 off that Zion kickout. I wanted him to shoot that 3. My bad. Victoria say, no, Chaz. He needs to go that 40 is showing. Yeah, he look old. Damn, Poole, what was that? These referees kind of been some hoes, but I don't know, Poole. That look kind of wild. Say KD went 7 for 7 with 17 in the first quarter. Does this show Herb defensive quality has gone down? Is KD just that dude? I think KD is just that dude. And also, I think they had Trey guarding KD a lot more in the first half. I don't think like Herb really had that assignment too much in the first half. Justine said Harden averaging 26, 5, and 8 at 36. Zion at 36 would be something to see. I don't think Zion playing till no 36. Zion might not play till 30. Zion not skilled. Like to me, Harden, like, I don't like comparing players like Zion to players like Harden only because Harden is probably second or third greatest shooting guard of all time. Like, like Harden is that incredible. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Poole, that was bad. That was bad, Jordan. That was bad, Poole. Poole having a stinker of a game. He's having a stinker. He's having a real stinker. Brian said, yo, folks, just tuning in. Zion looks awful. Yeah, Brian, I don't really know who I would say look good right now. I think Trey Murphy probably been the best Pelican, and then it's a steep decline. You can argue it's been Zion or Fears after that, but the drop-off is steep. Steep, I'll tell you that. It is steep. See, the thing is with some of these guys, they just not. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's you really can't compete with that. Like, far as the size the Rockets can put out there, dog, it's just so difficult to compete with that. Cause you got Steven Adams and drop. You got Jabari and Kevin Durant waiting on you. Like, it ain't nothing you can do with that. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for a lot of teams to beat the Rockets. They gonna have you gonna just have to outshoot them. I mean, yeah, you're just gonna have to outshoot them because they can't really make threes. Boy, that was a terrible pass, Fierce. Oh my God, dog. The Pelicans are the worst transition team I think I've ever seen, dog. They are the worst transition team I've ever seen. 3-on-1 fast break. Fierce throws a terrible pass. I don't know what the fuck happened with Carlo. Trey kind of caused that foul by Carlo. That was just terrible, dog. Just no IQ. Just terrible, dog. Here come Herb, y'all. Herb coming back in the game. Still no Bryce McGowans. That was terrible. That was a bad pass right there from Fears. And then I think Trey should have just went up with that, because you counting on Fears to make that floater. I just thought that was just a collection of dumbass plays. Just back to back to back. Just dumbass plays. This is a collection of dumbass plays. All right, we got a one shooter lineup out there, y'all. Let's see how it goes. Oh my God. Oh my God, dog. Oh my God. Truthfully, the Pelicans just too small, dog. I mean, the talent is questionable at best as well, and we already know what the coaching is like. But the Pelicans too short. They too short, and they don't have enough strength. That was a good finish over Steven Adams and Sengun, but they too short, and they don't have enough strength. They just don't have enough strength. Like Sengun knocking fucking people off their spot. Sengun ain't strong like that, and Sengun extended his fucking hip just now too. He extended his fucking hip just now. And that should have been an offensive foul, but they're not going to call it. What was that? Oh, my God, dog. Oh, my God, dog. That was a dumbass pass by Herb, right? Dumbass pass by Herb. A blown layup by Fears. This is one of them games where you really just burn the game tape. Ain't nothing you can learn from a game like this. You just got to burn the tape. Just burn the tape. And let's just call this some extreme CrossFit level fucking cardio. Cause there ain't nothing you can learn from some shit like this. It just ain't nothing you can learn from this. This has been awful. This has been awful. He's a Zion putting more pressure on the rim than Zion. I think that's because Fear's getting his pressure on the rim in transition. I gotta look and see what the number is. I gotta ask that dude Kenny where he got that stat from. I think Fear's getting his pressure on the rim from transition, getting out in transition. I don't even think Zion had a transition attempt yet. Say, why aren't guys going with the too big lineup against this team? Isn't this the team to do that against? Uptown Kid, we've been asking that really against several teams. Been asking for that against several teams, man. I'm just not seeing it. I don't even think they tried it at all tonight, did they? They probably had. Did Eve Messi even play? Wait, is Eve Messi injured or did he just not play at all? Did Eve Messi play? Hold on, man. What the fuck? Did Eve Messi play? Yeah, he played 6. Why Eve Messi not playing? Eve Messi played 6 minutes. Why Eve Messi not getting no run? Man, nah, this dude Borrego is ass, bro. Come on, bro. Like, this dude Borrego is ass. That's why, like, the coach got to know how to win too. He don't know how to fucking win. Like, the coach don't even know how to win. Like, come on, man. There's no reason that you dealing with this much fucking size in that front court in Houston and you not playing no bigs. You're getting out rebounded by 20. You getting out well at the halftime. You was getting out rebounded by 20 at half, and you still didn't play no bigs. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Motherfuckers, like, come on, man. This dude, he stinks. He fucking stinks. Thank you, Ted March. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Like, yeah, that's the thing. B-Town, we got, like, you mean to tell me Looney can't play 5 minutes? He can't give you 10 minutes? No, nobody you got, none of the other bigs you got on this roster can give you 5-10 minutes. Nobody. That's what you're saying if you're the coach. Like, come on, man. Like, see, look, bro. When I look at, like, all right, now check this out. Check this out. Watching this game, and I'm just going to, I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to go there. I was about to say something about the Pelicans as it relates to the Saints. I was about to say something as it relates to the Saints. Let me see. Hold on. All these Saints at the game, none of them sitting together. And really, if we been fuck a game, I'm just gonna say it. Looking at them 3 Saints that they just showed, about 3. No, they showed 4 Saints. 3 of them shouldn't be playing for the Saints no more. Like, what the fuck? 3 of them shouldn't even be playing for the Saints. You gotta get some talent. You need talent to win. Jesus. All right, y'all. Yeah, Kamara. Boy, they should have traded Kamara about 2 seasons ago. They should have traded Kamara when they traded what's my man? Lattimore. Honestly, they just waited way too long. Here come Jose, y'all. Now, Jose, this is a good time to hit 2 big threes, Jose. This would be a great time for Jose to come out and hit a couple big threes. And just like that, Zion turns the ball over. That's his second turnover. Let me see. Zion looked stellar last year in his 26 roster. A bunch of random pieces that don't fit. This roster kind of shitty. But I still think a lot of it is utilization too. Like, again, why are we running these all right. This one shooter lineup, dog. 1 shooter lineups, no McGowans, no 2 big lineups. Herb's still out there. Like, what is this dude doing? Like, Borrego fucking sucks. Borrego sucks, dog. Like, you've had several opportunities. Now, some things ain't his fault. Like, if the team on a 3-on-1 fast break, they've been on 2 3-on-1 fast breaks and have ended with 0 fucking points. Right? Big shot right there by Poole on the and 1. Hopefully that wakes him up. Like, they've been on 2 3-on-1 fast breaks and have left with 0 points. And they do this every night. Every fucking night they do this, right? That ain't the coach's fault. That's nothing the coach can do about that. That's on the players just being trash. But yet and still, Jesus Christ. You can't try a 2 big lineup to see if it work or not. You can't just try the shit. You was out rebounded by 20. Like, come on, man. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, dog. It's ridiculous. That was a big bucket right there though by Jordan Poole. All right, man. If they can string together some stops and buckets, they can get to whatchamacallit. They can get this to a 10-point game. But fuck, how many times have I said that? How many times have I said that? They can at least make it somewhat competitive. Because again, the Rockets not even playing well. The Pelicans just playing that bad. The Rockets not playing well. The Pelicans just stinking up the joint. That's an offensive. Oh, that's a bogus ass call. That's a bogus ass call, boy. That was a bogus ass call. That was a terrible call. That's a terrible call right there. That's a terrible call. No, boy. Nah, no. No. That was a terrible fucking call. Defensively, that was a terrible call. That was a terrible call. That was bad. That was bad, son. That was bad. That's a bad call. That's a bad call. That's a bad call. That was a bad call. That was a bad call. I didn't like that call at all. I didn't like that call at all. Because you've been letting a lot of physicality go this game. You supposed to let that go. That was a play on. That's a motherfucking play on call, in my opinion. Oh, huge streak right there. Zion got 5 assists. You could have never. I would have never guessed that. Huge streak right there by Jose. All right, we need to stop, and Jose, we need you to hit one more. Need to stop, Jose. We need you to hit one more, brother. Jose is shooting 50% from behind the arc, y'all. Let's trade him today. You know what's funny? I think Jordan Poole is a very clutch player, or he has been. His end of the half or end of quarter threes have not fallen at all this season. They have not fallen at all. That was a really bad shot by Jordan Poole. Because it ain't like it was a 2-for-1 situation. You supposed to, he just didn't know time and score. He didn't know time and score right there. He didn't know time and score. That was bad. And you gave up a 3 on the other end. That's totally Jordan Poole's fault. That entire situation was Jordan Poole's fault. Because by the time Jordan Poole shot the game, it was 21 seconds, shot the ball, it was 21 seconds on the clock. You wasn't going to get another opportunity to score again. He just didn't know time and score. So that's a 6-point swing off a bad decision by Jordan Poole. So the game go from a 13-point game to a 16-point game. That's what I'm saying. Like the IQ got to be there for guys, bro. The IQ got to be there for these guys, dog. And right now it just isn't. That was a terrible, terrible, terrible decision by Jordan Poole. Terrible decision. You say, why is Jose over helping? That's all they do. That's all they do, Mike. Like, I don't understand it at all, bro. I don't understand it at all. You would think that, all right, look, we've been getting our ass bust all season, over helping and just dying on the switch. Well, volunteering the switch. You would think at this point, the coach would have instructed you, hey, stop doing that. Don't do that no more. Don't do that anymore. But they still fucking doing it. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it said Jordan Poole loses man every time on defense. That's a team-wide issue right now. I ain't gonna lie. Me say reason why Golden State shipped them off. I don't think that was why. Jordan Poole the reason they won that ring, in my opinion. Trey says Zion plays better angry. Maybe they stretch his minutes in the fourth and see if he can fuel a run. I think the Rockets just got the perfect Zion stoppage unit, because you can throw about, because you don't gotta guard Herb. At most, you're gonna let's just say if they playing Poole and Trey out there, then at least that's 2 shooters you gotta be concerned about. But if you got like Jose, Herb, and Queen out there with Zion, I ain't gotta guard nobody from behind the arc. So I'm gonna have pretty much 1 foot in the fucking paint. So every time Zion attack, I'm going to have Sagoon on him. I'm going to have maybe Jabari on the weak side. Or I'm going to have Steven Adams in drop coverage. Because right now what they're doing with Zion, they have Steven Adams in drop coverage. So it's like you got to have some shooters out there. Or you got to have some size out there to at least set some screens and make shit manageable. This is just a recipe for disaster across the board. You're giving up offensive rebounds. You're not making no threes really. You taking dumbass shots, and you just blowing layups, missing things, and missing shots in transition. It's bad. Like missing layups, missing shots in transition. It's just bad. They got to be better. Yeah, 43 rebounds to 27, and you never put 43 rebounds to 27, and you played your actual center 6 minutes. You played the center on this team 4 minutes, I think. Did Messi play 4 or 6 minutes? Like, you're not even trying to rebound. You're not even trying to fucking rebound. That was a crazy ass Jose shot. We needed it. Like, at least try to counter some of the shit they doing. Like, that's, I don't know, dog. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, why you got, that's a bullshit ass call. I'm like, why you got all these centers on the roster? You got DeAndre Jordan getting DNPs. You got Kevon Looney getting DNPs. You got Yves Messi pretty much getting the DNP. You got all these centers on the roster, and you not playing them at all. What the fuck is that about? Like, what the fuck is that about, man? There's no rationalization. Like, oh, man, come on. Come on, son. Come on, son. No, indeed. No, I ain't gonna lie. I would see if David West would like to, big steal and score right there by Herb Jones. I would see if David West would like to mentor Derek Queen. I would see if David West would like to mentor Derek Queen. I think that would be nice. Yo, I'm telling you, man, you got to whatchamacallit. Yeah, finally a dunk. Is that our first dunk? No, that might be the first dunk of the night. That might be the first dunk of the night. I'm telling y'all, trade Herb and Jose tonight before they bodies get cold. Trade them motherfuckers tonight. All right, we got to stop. I hope Poole don't do a crazy pull up 3 in transition. And that's what he did. All right. That's what he did. All right. Look, that bitch went in. He made it. He fucking made it. That's all that counts. That bitch went in. Oh, man. Oh, man. You said so does Nick Young? I don't think that's apples to apples, though, Meech. I don't know. Because I was going for the Celtics that finals appearance. And Jordan Poole was busting the Celtics' ass. I ain't gonna lie. But you gotta look at, some people is like, you just might not like that style of play. And I get it though, because Jordan Poole, I'm gonna say when he's bad, he's like awful. He's like, some people can't just be kind of bad or pretty bad. When Jordan Poole is bad, he's awful. So I understand how some people might not like that style of play. I totally get where everyone's coming from with that. Some motherfuckers don't have a medium. Like, oh, he was bad, but he had a near triple-double. Some people, when they bad, it's just, all right, look, man. They make you not want to watch basketball no more. Some people. You're like, what the fuck? Like, maybe this ain't the sport for me. I need to follow lacrosse. Hold on, let me see something. Let me see some phone blowing up. Halfway home, my page will keep blowing up. People really crazy. It's funny. You can watch. I mean, everything is perception. Everything is perception, right? You can watch a game with 5 people, and all 5 of y'all will see 5 different things and have 5 different opinions, right? That's why they say witness testimony is some of the most unreliable. But yo, make sure y'all hit the like button, fam. I appreciate y'all. Let's take a second while they on timeout and hit that like button. I appreciate y'all. Say you think this, I'm sorry, Uptown Kid 504 said, you think that 2 firsts for Herb was a serious report? I don't think so. Maybe 1 to 2 seconds. It depends on the team. I think a contender would pay that. I think a contender would pay that. Because if you're a contender, you're not really worried about where your first land. You probably looking at the extent, like the length of Herb's contract. You probably looking at that like, all right, this is my Mikal Bridges move. Like, I'm going all in with this move. He's the best 3-and-D guy, out there. I mean, at least in some people's mind, that's what they're gonna say. He the best 3-and-D guy out there. I don't think the 3 or the defense is there, but you gotta let motherfucker believe when they want to believe. Peaceful, yeah. Shout out to Peaceful. He said, yeah, when Poole with Poole, when he's off, you want to cry, but when he's on, you want to shout. Yeah. You say, I still got my jersey chance. What jersey is that? Louis Johnson, what jersey you talking about, big dog? You talking about David West? I know I had mentioned David West earlier. D. West was one of my favorite players, though. I ain't gonna lie. D. West was a dog. This straight pick and pop dog. Straight pick and pop dog. For real, for real. Oh, you say I still got my jersey on, Chad. Oh, okay. Good defense right there. Good defense. Oh, Jordan Hawkins. Wait, see, I have a Jordan Hawkins jersey. Can't give it away on eBay. Oh, man. I got a bunch of Anthony Davis rookie cards that I can't give away. Jordan Hawkins jersey. Man, you know what? I just never saw it with Jordan Hawkins, though. Big shot by Herb right there. I never saw it with Jordan Hawkins. I just never saw it. I know, like, a couple people did. I just didn't see it. I didn't see it. Yeah, look, that's the thing. Just stop shooting threes. Stop shooting threes and get downhill. That's all you got to do. Say Poole is a shooting guard. Yeah, I think Poole is definitely a shooting guard. Say how you feel about tonight's turnovers. I think a lot of them were just dumb. Just dumb, honestly. There's really dumb turnovers in my opinion. Like, good run right there. Got it within 5. Now you got to run them off the line and secure the rebound. Like, the thing that always troubles me is this team in transition. Like, why y'all can't get anything going in transition? Why y'all can't get anything going in transition? Like, that's something that really bothers me. And, like, you know, I'm going to say this without saying too much. With the Pelicans, New Orleans being such a small city, right? There gonna be some relationships established where certain people will never get blamed because of the relationships. That's why, like, with some shit, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. You feel me? Say Bree said when this became a 5-point game. That's the thing. The Rockets haven't played well all night. The Rockets have not played well. The Pelicans just played so bad that it looked crazy. Now that the Pelicans finally playing like all right, then now shit just look better. It just look better. You say the Rockets need Fred bad as fuck. Yeah, they need a point guard. They need Jose, Cam. That's what they really need. They need Jose Alvarado. They need Jose Alvarado or DeJounte. That's what they need. They need Jose or DeJounte. Shout out to Justin Davis. He was like, hey, a straight up Fred VanVleet for the DeJounte trade would make some sense. Hey, Don Yeller, you can't say that. You say Trey on the bench for the run, but don't say nothing. Zion on the bench too. Don. Zion on the bench too. I'm telling you, the Rockets just ain't played good tonight, in my opinion. Shout out to Brock. Shout out to my dog Brock in the building. You say the team fight. Yeah, they need to win though. I ain't gonna lie to you, CJ. I ain't got no more victories to give, dog. If they don't win, I'm gonna be mad at how bad they played in the first half. So, you know, I hope they can win this motherfucker. They sure need it desperately. Especially Dallas up 14 versus the Mavericks. The Warriors up. The Jazz playing the Lakers right now. I can't see the score. The Thunder about to beat the Clippers. Like, they gotta win, dog. At the end of the day, they gotta win. Like, it just ain't no excuse for some of the things we saw in that first half rotation wise. Like, let me go to the box score real quick. They got 52 total rebounds. We got 35. And we played the only center on the roster 6 minutes. Like, is it smack? Is it dope? Is it doogie? Is it dilly? Is it dog food? Is it 11-5? What is it? What drug is it? What drug is it? Like, oh my God. But yeah, Pelicans got to cut down the silly ass turnovers, and they got to rebound. They cut down the silly turnovers and rebound. They're giving themselves a chance because, again, the Rockets have not played well. Rockets have not played well tonight. Let's see what we got here. Good close. Oh, get the fucking rebound. And just like that, they give up an and one. Because you got petite ass, tiny ass, Stuart Little ass Jose out there. Can't secure the rebound. And gives up a motherfucking and one on Derrick Queen. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I think you could get Tyree Eason for Jose Dakari. I think you get Tyree Eason. Because they don't want to pay Tyree Eason. And they need a point guard. So I think they probably do that deal, honestly. Because Tyree Eason is a free agent, I believe. I think y'all think it's PCP and Angel does. I think LSD. Gotta think about LSD, acid. What's that shit? That flesh eating drug they got in the UK? That shit, bath salts. It's something along those lines. Dippers, clickums. Look at that. Back to back bad plays. I guess good defense right there by Derrick Queen. But, oh my God, dog. This is unbelievable, bro. This crocodile, that's what it's called? Crocodile? Yeah, crocodile. That's what these motherfuckers on. Peace, God. Peace to you. Peace, God. Herb got 7 steals. Yes, indeed. Oh, you say 6? I say 7 on my shit. Yo, this is the perfect defensive Herb audition, in my opinion. Perfect defensive Herb audition. Now, can we get a bucket in transition? Can we get a score? And well, we brought it back out, I guess. Let's see what they do here. All right, well, Jose got 3 free throws. That's better than nothing, y'all. We get to replace the 3 points that we just gave up. Peace will say, why is Jose in the game? Stupidity from the coaching staff. I'm the only one gonna say it. Yeah, it was a dumbass shot. Dumbass shot, bailed out by the whistle. It's just general stupidity, dog. It's just general stupidity. Like I don't know, dog. I don't fucking know, dog. Like, what was the point of that, bro? What was the point of that? What'd you hope to accomplish there? Oh, then he flopped. He didn't even get fouled. He didn't even get fouled. He totally flopped. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. This man flopped. He didn't even get, dog, they didn't even touch him. From the angle I just saw, he didn't even get touched. From the angle I just saw. Uptown Kid said, you think Magic would trade Paolo without us having to give up? Oh, nah, I don't think they trade. I don't even think they would entertain trading Paolo. I think people who kind of having like some Paolo discourse online, I think that shit is grossly overstated. Paolo is fucking nice. He having a down year, but Paolo is fucking nice. I think they kind of overstated that. I ain't gonna lie. Online, they were like, oh, Paolo, you know, he shoots middies and he does this. I'm like, it's like his 3rd year. Paolo a fucking animal. Like, I would trade anybody on the Pelicans for Paolo right now. Anybody on the Pelicans for Paolo right now. That's how much I think Paolo cold. Like, in my opinion. Like, if they like trade for Paolo, I'm like, oh yeah, all right, trade. It's been real, dog. Zion for Paolo, yes, let's do it today. Like, Paolo cold. Yeah, Paolo missed games, but fuck, so do people on the Pelicans. You know what I'm saying? So do people on the Pelicans. Trey say Queen had a Kogi on him down under the basket, and Jose pulled a 35-footer, son. Look, 35-footer with 12 seconds left on the clock. Really, it was like 13 when he shot it. Then he flopped. It's a clear flop. Clear. Say real floppers win game. Yeah. But at least try to hide some of the shit. At least kick your legs out a little bit. That was boy, that's like, I tell y'all, when a cornerback gives up a busted play, give up like a 40-yard bomb, then he fall on the ground, act like he twisted his ankle. Or he look at the motherfucking, he look at the safety like, hey, I thought I had help. He say, the car, say, Jose got a shade call. Boy, ain't God good? It's better to be lucky than good. Say, Chaz, what's your dream trade for the Pelicans? Ooh, dream trade? Damn, that's tough. I would like to add Walker Kessler. If I get Walker Kessler and Keontae George, I'd be happy as a motherfucker, but I know that ain't happening. But I would like to add Walker Kessler just to move for moving forward. And we need shooting. I think shooting is a little easier to come by, though. Damn, ball don't lie, y'all. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Well, it lies sometimes. It lie about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander all the time. But shit. Y'all, did y'all see that game where Pods went fucking 0 for 3 from the free throw line? Y'all saw that shit? Like, it was like a game, like, winning situation. This motherfucker went to the free throw line, went 0 for 3. I'm like, bruh, I didn't even know that shit like that even still happened. Nigga went 0 for 3. I said, God damn, Pods. Oh my God, dog. One thing that I wish the Pelicans had, like, I don't know if they have this. I'm gonna have to ask around. Like, it's too much peaceful. It's too much time left. Zion, he probably wouldn't come in until like the 6-minute mark. He wouldn't come in this early in the fourth. I'm gonna ask around. I'm like, y'all don't got no no penalty for talking to the refs, because this team talked to the refs way too fucking much. Derek Queen, you gotta be aware of your surroundings, big dog. You gotta be aware of your surroundings. You gotta be aware of your surroundings. That could have been a steal right there. Derek Queen has given up quite a couple. That was a nice pass, nice finish by Derek Queen. Derek Queen has lost a couple rebounds just by not being aware and the other team getting deflections. Gotta be aware of your surroundings. Gotta be aware of your surroundings. Chaz be winning this game. I hope so, brother. It's a lot of time left. And again, the Rockets have not played well. Big shot right there by Alfred Sengun. Rockets have not played well. That's the reason I'm so pissed that the Pelicans have been down. Because you had an opportunity to win this game. The Rockets just, they're not playing well. The Pelicans' offensive struggles have just been outrageous. Huge bucket right there by Sadiq. We keeping it within range. We keeping it in puncher's range, dog. We keeping it in puncher's range. Say, gotta get Trey a look out there. Yeah. The best way Trey can help himself right now is play some defense and cause some disruptions and get out in transition. Damn, Sengun ain't fucking around, boy. That boy Sengun answering. He's throwing that motherfucking jab out there too, keeping the motherfucker out, out of his business. He keeping the motherfucker out of his business. Yes, indeed. Damn. Oh, big play right there by Derek Queen. You reach, I teach. You reach, I teach. You say, I can only imagine if Chaz was the coach. Oh, nah, I wouldn't make it. I ain't got the patience. I ain't got the patience. I don't like being lied to. I just ain't got the patience. What the fuck was that? What was that? That was some goofy shit right there, dog. Like, this the goofiest shit. Come on, bro. Come on. He thought about throwing that alley, too. That's a good decision not to by Derek Queen. He thought about throwing that motherfucker, though. All right. Good timeout. Dribbling out the ball. Damn, the Rockets only got one timeout left, y'all. Say, if the Pelicans play defense, they'd be winning. Yeah, because they just dog shit defensively. That's the crazy thing. It's like, you can't just be dog shit. You can't be this dog shit. And they dog shit defensively. Say, do you know if Weaver and Dumars are traders or sellers at previous deadlines? Weaver never really had anything to sell at prior deadlines. Dumars, he traded Chauncey Billups for Allen Iverson. Dumars, most of his mistakes came with that trade and signing bad free agents. Like, he signed Josh Smith. He signed Ben Gordon. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, those were his biggest mistakes. The issue with Weaver has been he never really finished some of his deals. Like, he gave Bogdanovich this like really weird contract that was non-guaranteed, and he wasn't able to trade it away. Like, it was really bizarre. It was really bizarre. Two-time Gemini say, how many dunks did Trey have last game? How many in this game? I don't think he got a single dunk in this game, two-time Gemini. I don't think Trey has a single dunk. Slim South say first half killed us. I agree. That's why I say when you down by 20 plus points, dog, everything got to be perfect. Like, everything got to go right for you. Like, everything got to go right. Say Poole got ice on his ankle again. We can blame the stinker on the injury. Maybe. I was honestly, when he first twisted his ankle, I was like, he gonna be out for a while. Trey said, get Zion and Poole in for Jose and Bay ASAP. I ain't mad at that. I just think, that was out of bounds, man. Stupid ass ref with that late ass whistle. Bitch, blow the whistle. And put some more time on the clock. Because he wasted some time being hesitant blowing the whistle. Motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Dumas also drafted Dark over Melo and D-Wade. But here's the thing. He won a ring that year, Q. And he made it back to the Eastern Conference Finals. Well, to the finals, the next year, and he had a couple other Eastern Conference Finals appearances. But yeah, that was something that lives in infamy. Say, why is Jose still in over Poole and Zion? I don't know why the stretch of Jose's minutes go for so long. To me, that's inexplicable. But I also think Zion and Poole both on minutes restrictions. Zion and Poole are not even at the check-in right now. They're not even at the box yet. Oh, good shit, Trey. Now you gotta make your free throws, brother. Pelicans missed about 4 free throws tonight? Shit like that drives me crazy. Like, I can deal with almost anything except for missed free throws. Yeah, we missed 4 free throws, right? Imagine if this game is 108 to 110. You feel totally different. Like, you know, like we on pins and needles now, but imagine if this shit was 108 to 110. And you just got to string together a couple stops. God damn. Let me see. 5-minute stretch. You got 3 timeouts. All right. They only got 1 timeout. So you can run them motherfuckers into the ground. Say Wiseman, Borrego, or Justin. Trey, that's something I've been asking myself as well, bro. Like, I really don't know. Like, I really don't know the answer to some of these things. Like, and I be thinking, motherfucker, look at me crazy for asking some of these questions. I'm like, again, you had a center, I don't know, dog. Like, cause I'll fuck around and go off on a tangent. Cause I'm like, you had a center, you played the center 6 minutes. You got 2 other centers that just got straight up fucking DNPs. Yeah, you peaceful. You said it. You got to know how to adjust. It's winning time. 5 minutes left. It's winning time. You got to put your best, and you're giving up offensive boards. You got to put the people out there to give you the best chance to win out there. You got to put the people out there to give you the best chance to win, to get out there. And I think I'm sorry, not Jose. Oh my God! Dog, Amen Thompson got Jose looking like a child out there, dog. We got so fucking lucky right there, dog. We got so lucky. Like, did y'all see Amen Thompson just snatch the fucking rebound from? Like, come on, bro. Oh, all right, good. Big fucking bucket right there by Saddiq Bey. Saddiq Bey with 18 points. This is just crazy. This is crazy to see. All right, we got to string together some stops. It ain't over yet, Dubs World. The rebounding has hurt significantly. Because they haven't made a ton of threes. They haven't made a ton of threes. They haven't really done much of anything. But the rebounding and the not being able to generate offense has hurt significantly. Damn, we ain't got no space in out there. Big shot by Trey. Huge shot by Trey. We can't get a fucking stop, though. Can we get a stop? Can we make it a 2-point game? Jesus Christ. Can we get a stop? Can we get a stop to make it a 2-point game? What the fuck? They saying talk. Talk. I forgot. Boy, I ain't gonna lie, Game Osborne. I forgot all about Fears. I forgot Fears was out there. That's good defense. Oh, there we go. Huge stop right there. Huge 3 right there by Saddiq Bey. Say still no subs or even warming up. Nah, they not even standing up on the sideline, I don't think. 1-point game. Now all you need is a stop. Say they need to stop. I'm crying. This team troll. Yeah, all they need is a stop, man. A stop in a bucket. They need a stop in a bucket. I think they won the 3-point battle tonight. All right, look, you don't need a 3. You just need to score. You don't need a 3. You just need to score. You don't need a 3. You just need to score. You don't need a 3. You just need to score. What the fuck? What happened? The defensive 3? Oh! I was hoping we got a fucking defensive 3 and we can go tie this shit up. So any chance the Pels are the 3rd team in the Giannis trade? Spurs, Knicks, Heat likely? I'm not sure. I can't necessarily see that. I think maybe in the offseason, because I think Giannis probably get traded in the offseason if he get traded. Because then they can see where teams have their lottery picks at. Because if somebody got a lottery pick, they're going to try to be involved somehow in that Giannis trade. I would imagine anyway. You got to find Trey. You got to find Trey or Saddiq Bey. You got to feed the fucking hot hand. All right, Saddiq Bey got it. What you going to do, Saddiq? Oh, that was a terrible possession. All right, we got to get a stop. So we got 3 timeouts. Y'all, look. Hold on. Check this out, y'all. The Pelicans got 3 timeouts. They're about to lose their 3rd timeout. They about to lose this 3rd timeout. And they just lost their 3rd timeout. And, okay, so they just lost their 3rd timeout for nothing. For no reason. and Zion and Poole not in the game. Carlo not in the game. Okay. Amen Thompson with a bucket. 3 timeouts. You just lost your 3rd timeout, if I'm not mistaken. Well, it's still showing 3 timeouts on the board, on the scoreboard. Did they change that rule? Did they change that rule or something? And I don't know about it because it's still showing 3 timeouts. I'm pretty sure that they only have 2. All right, team 5. All right, now you got to make your free throws, man. This is crazy. This is kind of crazy, honestly. This is a big balls decision right here. This is a very questionable big balls decision right here. No, it is down to 2. On my side, it's showing 3. Yeah, Borrego tripping. Like, there's no reason to have Jose in this game. Like, Jose could come out and hit a huge shot, and I'll still say there's no reason to have Jose in right now. Like, this is kind of wild. This is kind of insane, honestly. Like, B. Penn say I'm blacked out over here in Houston, and my streaming sites ain't hitting. Need some solid play-by-play calls. Well, Trey just hit a free throw. They only down by 2 right now. Still no substitutions for the Pelicans. Sengun ain't been in this whole time, so they just subbed Sengun in. At the very least, you probably should take Jose out, but we'll see. So it's a 1-point game. 1-point game. 1:34 left. Pelicans got 2 timeouts. The Rockets still got 1. Yeah, Trey and Sadiq balling. Trey and Sadiq carrying right now. Just get a stop in the score, man. You don't need a 3. A 3 would be nice, but you don't need a 3. What you need is a motherfucking stop, secure the rebound, and get a bucket on the other end. Why would you not get another advantage created out there, Trey? I don't know, man. But it's one of those things that, see, we noticing it because we watching this shit live. If they win, nobody gonna remember. Like, that's the thing. If they win, nobody gonna remember. It's just gonna be us remembering what happened. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, we gave up 3 offensive balls. Oh my God, dog. Oh my God, dog. We gave up 3 fucking rebounds back to back to back. It would be nice to have a fucking center out there, but I guess it is what it is, dog. I guess it is what it is. 3 Pelicans against 1 big fucking New Zealander, and he just dominating this motherfucker. God damn. God damn. God damn. That was bad. That was bad. All right. Steven Adams not a good free throw shooter, though, y'all. Maybe he'll split. Maybe he'll split. But see, here's the thing, too. Now with Zion and Poole being out, they've been sitting for so long, you don't even know if you can put them in the game because now you kind of risking injury because they've been sitting for so long. All right, so you got to box. You got to box out here. You got to box out here. You got to box out here. Messi and Looney on my bench. Keep it warm. Steven Adams got 3 offensive. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. All right, he split. So now you're the Pelicans. I would like for them to draw something up for Trey from beyond the arc. They probably won't, but I would like for them to draw something up nice for Trey from beyond the arc. Run him in a queen off of action. Run him in the action off a queen, but they probably won't. Let's see what they gonna do with it. What they gonna do with it? All right, Trey got it. That's a 2. That was a long 2. Anyway. Damn, Herb, that was a dumbass foul by Herb. That was dumb. Slim Side, what's happening? Yeah, the no Zion shit is crazy. The no Zion shit is crazy. The no Pool shit is crazy. At least have some fucking size out there, pause. Squad Low, I appreciate you, my dog. Yo, make sure y'all hit that like button for me, fam. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Sengun missed the first one, y'all. Sengun missed the first one. And 50 Tiger, this is the sad part, 50 Tiger. It was a fucking 2. His foot was on the line, so it was a long 2. It wasn't even a fucking 3. That's the sad part. But yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button for me, fam. Take a second, hit the like button for me, man. I appreciate all y'all rocking with me. All right, now he missed his first. We got to box out and get the fucking rebound. Oh, okay, so they finally bring Carlo in the game. Jesus Christ. All right. For Jose, of all people. Okay, very interesting. Very fucking interesting. All right. He missed them both. They hearing footsteps. We got the rebound. He missed them both. And guess who got the rebound, y'all? Carlo. Guess who got the rebound? Carlo. Carlo got the fucking rebound. My son got the rebound. If only Carlo could have played more minutes tonight, who knows how this game turns out? Like, it's just like, come on, man. It's just, come on, bro. It's just like, come on, bro. God damn. God damn. God damn. I said, all right, if we don't put Zion in for the last possession, I don't know, bro. Because right now, it's looking like, I don't know. I think he gonna, I don't know. Now, him putting Carlo in was a nice adjustment, but it looked like he just gonna live or die with the squad he got out there. He looked like he just gonna live or die with the squad he got out there, dog. It looked like he gonna live and die with the squad he got out there. Like, now let me ask y'all this. It's 40 seconds left, right? If I'm not, boy, they looking freaky out there. They all right. Anyway, I got distracted. My bad. It's 43 seconds, right? Is y'all going for a 2 or a 3 right here? Is y'all going for a 2 or a 3 out here, y'all? Okay, so Jose is back out there, y'all. Jose is back out there. Zion is not out there. Poole is not out there. But see, here's the issue. Everybody going for a 3, y'all say? Okay. Bree going for the 2 and trying to go to overtime. Now, here's the thing. You ain't got to Trey's point for as advantage creators, you don't got nobody out there that can collapse the defense and hit a 3. Big shot by Saddiq Bey. Now, if you're the Pelicans, right? Boy, what the fuck was that? Boy, we got bailed out right there. Jesus Christ, we got bailed out. All right. Now, if you're the Pelicans, just don't foul. Just don't foul and secure the fucking rebound. Oh, Amin Thompson. Fuck. Bree, Bree wilding out. Bree say, oh my God. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Amin Thompson, that motherfucking move he just put on Derrick Queen was crazy. Derrick Queen on Amin Thompson, that was crazy. That motherfucking move he just put on Derrick Queen. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Boy. That was fucking crazy. That was crazy. That move he put, that was crazy. That was crazy. All right, so now, if you're the Pelicans, look, if you're the Pelicans, just go for the 3. If you're the Pelicans, just go for the 3, man. It's the rule of thumb. The rule of thumb is usually go for the 3 on the road, go for overtime at home. If you're the Pelicans, just go for the win. Just go for the win, bro. Just go for the win and let the chips fall where they may. You know, we got enough to criticize for this game, and we got some things that we can congratulate. You got to draw something up for Saddiq Bey and or Trey Murphy from beyond the arc. We 5 for 23 from. Oh, you talking about on the season? Hey, 5 and 22, Trey. They might win this motherfucker. All right, you got to draw something up for Trey from beyond the arc. Trey or Saddiq Bey from beyond the arc. You just got to. Thomas the Taylor say, I live and die with Trey. Yeah, you go for the Trey 3. Whatever happens, happens. Trey or Saddiq Bey 3. Whatever happens, happens here. Whatever happens, happens here. I'm not crazy about this lineup, but whatever happens, happens here. All right, you got the ball, Derrick Queen. All right, so, oh, no. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I do not think I want Derrick Queen shooting no free throws. Did they have a foul? They ain't had no foul to give. Nah, there's a bonus. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I do not think I want Derrick Queen shooting these free throws. We gonna see, though. He hit the first one. All right, now we got to get a stop. Only fucking downside is now you got to defend on the other end. And try to get a stop. So you got to put your best defenders in the game. You got to put your best defenders in the game. You got to put fucking Looney. If I'm them, I'm putting DeAndre Jordan and Looney in the game. Like, hey, look, just stay right there. Like, under the rim. We not worried about no fucking 2. Like, we not worried about nobody 3, shooting a 3. Just let them make the 3. If they make it, they gonna make it. But we can't let nobody get to the cup. He made both. Big fucking free throws right there for Derrick Queen. Big fucking free throws for the rookie. That's man free throws right there. That's a grown fucking man. That's a grown fucking man making them free throws. All right, y'all, we got overtime. We got overtime. We got fucking overtime. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And look, you know what's crazy, y'all? We got overtime, and we still gave up an offensive rebound. We still gave up an offensive rebound. Yo, look at Looney smiling ear to ear. All right, yo, so now we're in overtime. We in overtime. So now, what do? Do you stick with this lineup? You got real lucky with this lineup. Do you stick with this lineup, or do you put your real shooters in? Do you throw everything at the wall and put your real shooters in, or do you stick with this lineup? That's really the question. That's really the question. You know what? If Zion don't play in overtime, the thing is, it's easy to explain away. Boy, y'all know who fine is a motherfucker. Alicia Baumgartner, the female boxer. Boy, that's a sex symbol. But anyway, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. Now, if I see Jose playing in overtime, I'm gonna feel disrespected. I'm not gonna lie. If I see Jose in overtime, I'm gonna feel a little disrespected. Y'all think we gonna lose? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think you gotta put your best players out there and just live with the result. Cause if you do something dumb, like run Jose them out there, people gonna talk about you. Now, you might not give a fuck for people talking about you, but it's gonna look kind of crazy. It's gonna look kind of crazy. Say, do you put Zion in? I would put Zion and Poole in, honestly. Say we lose by 7 man. You know what? I wouldn't even. You know what? With this, I probably wouldn't even play a center. My lineup would probably be. I'll put all scorers in. I ain't gonna lie. It would probably be everybody besides Herb. Yeah, it would probably be everybody besides Herb. Poole, Zion, Queen, Trey, and Sadiq Bey. I'm going all offense. I'm not worried about the defense. I don't know. We'll see what they do. But I would go all offense here. You say this is the chance Borrego has to make up for not playing Poole and Zion. All gas, no brakes. Poole got a towel on his head, most likely not starting no T. Pacers Saturday, Mavs, Cavs, Suns incoming. Yeah. To me, this was like a 50-50 game, but I absolutely want to win the Pacers. I probably would have punted this game, honestly. I just hope they don't pick up no goofy-ass injuries that's going to haunt them going into the Pacers game. So it looked like the Mavericks about to be... Well, the Mavericks only up 12. Mavericks up 12. Warriors up 6. Jazz up 6 versus the Lakers. KD about to put us in the dirt. Oh, God, I hope not. Because this looked like... Because... this is Kevin Durant time, to shine, So Poole not in the game. And I don't think Zion in the game neither, y'all. Is Jose in the game? That's the real question. Is Jose in the game? Look at Soul back there. No. So, y'all, Jose is in the game. Jose is in the game. All right. And let's see how it go, y'all. Free basketball. Free basketball. Let's see how this goes. I just know one thing, though. If they get killed in the paint or killed on the glass, I'm going to be upset. I just know I'm going to be upset. And just like that, they got killed in the paint by Elfrid Sengun. Just like that, Elfrid Sengun, easy fucking bucket in the paint. Just like that. Okay, so can we answer with a score? Can we answer with a score? This'll be a nice time for a huge 3, y'all. Be a nice time for a huge 3 from Trey Murphy. What the fuck? Okay. What the fuck? Hey, it went in. That's all that matters. The ball went in. That's all that matters. All right. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, Smith, that's like shooting over a motherfucking chair. Damn. We got soft rims on both sides of the court. All right, now can we answer with a bucket, Trey? It would be a nice time for a 3, Trey. It'd be a nice time for a made 3, Trey. It would be nice. Shit would be nice. I wouldn't be mad if Derek Queen had shot that just now, honestly. Just off GP. Oh. What you doing? Good pass. No, Derek! Derek got to shoot that. Good offense. Oh, my God. All right, we got lucky right there, boy. Derek got to shoot that. That was a nice feed underneath the rim. Derek got to shoot that. They not calling that a shooting foul? Oh, that's bullshit. That was a shooting foul. Whole ass refs. That was a shooting foul. That's a shooting foul. Oh, no. That's a whole ass call, bro. All right, well, fuck. I guess it ultimately ended up not mattering. Big offensive board by Trey Murphy. Big offensive board by Trey Murphy. Big offensive board by Trey Murphy. All right, now can we get a stop? Can we get a motherfucking stop? Can we get a stop? Yeah, Shea they gonna give Shea a flagrant and 2 extra points for his trouble on some shit like that. Can we get a fucking stop? Steven Adams goofy as a motherfucker. He had Jose Alvarado guarding him. He could have went all the way to the lane and dunked. All right, we got to stop, y'all. We got to fucking stop. Now, can we get a bucket? Can we get a bucket here? Fine trade. Sadiq. Too much dip on your fucking chips, Sadiq. You got to find Trey. This is a terrible lineup. I'm not going to lie, Game Osborne. This is a bad lineup in this situation. This is a very bad lineup in this situation. But, Sadiq, you got to find Trey right there. You got to find Trey. That was bad on Sadiq's end. You got to find Trey. See, this is why you play talented basketball players. Yeah, I don't really understand this. I understand kind of going with the lineup that got you here, but at the same time, you got to adjust. So, you got another stop. You got to find Trey, y'all. They got another stop. You got to find Trey. You got to find Trey here. You got to find Trey. You got to find Trey here. You got to find Trey here. Trey, you got to get the ball. You got to go. All right, you got to go. Good decision. Good pass. Good kick out. Sadiq, there you go. All right, now let's get a stop. Let's get a fucking stop. Big shot by Sadiq Bey. That's a 2. That's a 2. Big shot by Sadiq Bey. Now let's get a stop. Let's get a fucking stop, man. Damn, Herb. So Herb got 5 fouls. Fuck. Damn, Herb got 5 fouls? I didn't even notice that. Yo, I'm telling y'all, hey, we might could get 3 firsts for Herb after tonight's game. We might could get 3 firsts. I'm telling y'all, Mike could get, look, 3 firsts in a swap. 3 firsts in a swap for Herb. Call it in. All right, the Dallas lead only down to 4, y'all. Dallas lead only down to 4. Jazz still leading the Lakers by 8. The Warriors lead down to 3. All right, let's get a stop. Let's get a stop. Let's get a fucking stop. Can we get a stop? Make sure y'all smash that like button. Join and become a member if you haven't already. In fact, we got a show coming up tomorrow speaking a little bit about Herb Jones. Oh, look, gave up an offensive board just like that. Gave up an offensive board. Oh, we lucky. We didn't get a foul right there. All right, we got another stop, y'all. We got to get a bucket. We got another stop. We got to get a bucket. We got to get a bucket. Oh, what the fuck was that pass? That was a terrible pass. Don't do that no more. We got to get a bucket. This is probably why I would put Zion in the game. I ain't going to lie. This is why I would put Zion in the game. But we got to get a bucket. We got to get a bucket, man. We got to get a bucket here, man. We need to score here. We need points desperately. Oh, that's not the shot I wanted. What the fuck was that? No, what was that? Oh my God. All right, come on. Now we got to get a stop. Just don't give up a fucking 3. Just don't give up a fucking 3. Yeah, like, Trey, I totally agree with you. Even if you ride in a hot lineup, these motherfuckers been playing like 30 minutes in real time. They got to be exhausted as fuck. They got to be exhausted. Can we get a stop? Oh, we got a steal. Big shot, big shit by Trey. Nice finish by Queen. Look, y'all, at the end of the day, you can do the wrong shit and get a good result sometimes. Just take the win. Just take, well, if we win this motherfucker. Just take the win if we win this bitch. Great defense by Trey. Nice flush right there by Derek Queen. Now, can we get another? No, we cannot get another stop. That was too easy by Kevin Durant. I don't really. Ooh, boy. And look, that should have been an and one. Because Herb fouled Kevin Durant right there. That should have been an and one. That really should have been an and one. So, can we get a bucket right here? Come on, man. We need a bucket, man. Don't let go of the rope. Oh, Sadiq! Sadiq with the big bucket! Let's go! Sadiq with the big shot. Let's go! Now, look. If you're the Pelicans, look, if I'm the Pelicans right here, just foul, right? If I'm the Pelicans right here, I'm probably just going to send them. Damn! No, I didn't mean foul on the three, you stupid motherfucker. I meant foul on the floor. Foul on the floor, not on the fucking three. What's wrong with this guy? Jesus Christ. That's the worst case scenario for the Pelicans right there. Yo, you got to put Jordan Poole in the game. Put Jordan Poole in the game because you need somebody that can shoot free throws. Oh, that's a clear foul too. You got to put Jordan Poole in the game. You need somebody that can shoot free throws. You need somebody that can shoot free throws. You got to put Jordan Poole in the game. Carlo! Why would you put Carlo and not Jordan Poole? You need somebody that can shoot free throws. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He might miss one, y'all. He might miss one. Come on. Where my prayer warriors at? Come on, prayer warriors. He gonna miss one. He might miss one. Prayer warriors. Come on, prayer warriors. You know, damn, this is Herb's second foul out in the last, 3 games, ain't it? Herb fouled out twice, and he got tossed out of one game. User KK, the Pelicans are up 2 with 20 seconds left, and Kevin Durant is at the free throw line. Yeah, Herb played well in the second half. He played well in the second half. He did enough to whatchamacallit, erase his first half, in my opinion. He did enough to erase his first half, in my opinion. All right, now it's a 1-point game. You got to get the ball to your best free throw shooter. You got to put Jordan Poole. You got to get the ball to Trey or Jordan Poole. You got to get the ball to Trey or Jordan Poole. You're up 1. You up 1. They going to foul you, send you to the free throw line. All you can't do, look, here's what they got to do, y'all. Here's what they got to do. You got to get the ball to Jordan Poole or Trey Murphy at the free throw line. After you make your free throws, presuming you make both of them, you got to foul the Rockets opposing player immediately. Do not let them get a 3-point shot up. Foul them, send them to the line, make them earn it at the stripe, and then you just play the free throw game the rest of the night. Do not, and whatever you do, don't turn the fucking ball over. Spectacular Insight knows Sadiq Bey is not a good free throw shooter this year. He's shooting in the 70s this year, if I'm not mistaken. Shooting in the 70s this year. King Sam said, you know what? I just realized Zion is used to watching from the bench. He does not mind. Oh, yeah, this is his regular routine, truthfully. Fuck. Yeah, Herb probably was tired as a motherfucker. He played for a long time. He played well in that fourth quarter, especially. Hell of a comeback. If the Pelicans win this would be their best victory of the season. All right, so they got Jordan Poole in. Now, just don't do nothing dumb. Just don't turn the fucking ball over and do nothing dumb. But they got Jordan Poole in. Don't do nothing dumb and make your free throws. Now, look. After if Jordan Poole or Trey get fouled, they should sub in a center, too. You got to sub out Jose and sub in a center just in case. What the fuck is this? Just in case you miss one of the free throws. Oh, I think Queen fucked that up. All right. No, move the ball. Give it back to him, Queen. Oh, my God. What the fuck was that? Derek Queen. Oh, no. They about to review it? Oh no, Derek, you got to get the ball back to Poole right there, dog. Oh man. But Derek, he made 2 clutch free throws in regulation. He gotta hit these two. But that was bad. I don't like Aaron Holiday, so I'm gonna call that a flagrant 1. Cause I don't like Aaron Holiday. That's a flagrant 1 in my opinion. So Son of a bitch. Fuck you, 19. If that was us, you would have called a flagrant, you raggedy bitch. But anyway, pardon my language, y'all. All right, Queen, you got to make them both, dog. Damn, Derek Queen, you got to get the ball back to Jordan Poole in that situation. You got to get the ball back to Jordan Poole in that situation if you're Derek Queen. You got to get the ball back to Jordan Poole in that situation. But, all right, we'll see. Did they have a foul to give? They had a foul to give, right? All right, cool. All right. Jordan Poole got to go get the ball. Jordan Poole or Trey got to go get the ball here. Okay, they had a foul to give. Okay. That was smart by Jordan Poole to run into the backcourt. Okay. They tried the trap. Oh, that was a dangerous ass pass. But so who was that on? They fouled Queen or Poole there? They fouled Queen on that one? Ooh. All right. I thought they fouled Jordan. All right, so you need them both, JP. You need them both. What the Pelicans need to sub in a center on this second attempt, in my opinion, so they could try to get the offensive board. All right, we're going to be quiet, y'all. We're going to be quiet. Let's see what happened. All right, he made the first. He got one. We need one more. We need one more. We need one more. We need one more. Damn, Alicia fine as a motherfucker. Jesus Christ. All right. Don't piss in the pool. All right, we got them both. Now, look, the Pelicans need to foul immediately. The Pelicans need to foul immediately. Foul immediately. Please, foul immediately. Foul immediately. Foul immediately. Just play the free throw game. Keep getting the ball to Jordan Poole and Trey and just play the free throw game. Just play the fucking free throw game, man. Come on. Just play the free throw game. Just play the fucking free throw game. You can win this. You can steal this. Oh, on Twitter. Alicia got a fight tomorrow. Alicia, I don't even know who she fighting. But Anthony Joshua fighting Jake Paul tomorrow. So I'm seeing some of her promo stuff. Hey, I got my jersey on too. Y'all see, I'm trying to get this win, man. Look, you gotta foul immediately, bro. Do not let... Oh, yeah, and it's funny that... Bree, I actually remember the one free throw he missed. Oh, yeah, Anthony Joshua better knock Paul fucking head off. If not... He just need to retire because I don't even want to watch him make a fool of himself no more. He need to knock his fucking head off. Wait, what the fuck? Is Bryce McGowan's a good free throw shooter? All right, you need to foul immediately, dog. You need to foul immediately. Just don't let them get a shot up at all. Just wrap a motherfucker up and throw him on the ground if you have to. Fall with him. Just don't. Yeah, I don't understand this substitution at all. Like Bryce and not Peavy, but whatever. You need to foul immediately, though. Foul immediately. Do not let them get a shot up. I don't give a fuck who touched the ball. Foul them immediately. Oh, that was a dangerous ass throw. Oh, my God, bro. It's better to be lucky than good, dog. It's better to be lucky than good. We got it, y'all. We got the victory. Victory! 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 Well, Sadiq Bey still got to make both of his free throws. Well, Sadiq Bey just got to make one. Sadiq, you make one free throw, you got it. But I ain't gonna lie, boy. I ain't gonna lie. This boy, Borrego was terrible. All right, we won! We won! We fucking did it! We won! Hootie-hoo! We got one! We fucking got one! One for the good guys! Yo, now we 6-22! 6-22, baby! Oh, fuck, I just remembered. We 6-22. God damn. But we gonna live for the moment. We living for the moment. Fuck all that. We got it! We got it! 6-22, we did it! Shout out to Sadiq. Huge game, 29 points. Let's see. Hold up. Let's look at the box score. 29 points for Sadiq. 27 for Trey. 16 for Queen. Herb 7 for 14. Ended up with 18 points. Jordan Poole had 13 points. Zion ended up with 9 on 9 shot attempts. Only 4 free throws. 5 assists, 3 rebounds. Yeah. And they had 70 rebounds to our 47. 70 rebounds to the Pelicans 47, y'all. The Pelicans won the Pelicans won the free throw battle and the 3-point battle. The Pelicans won the 3-point battle by 1 and won the free throw battle by 2. That's how you win it sometimes. Look, y'all saw Jose dap up Kevin Durant. I hope he telling Kevin Durant, hey, y'all need to come get me, man. Y'all need to come get me. Y'all need to come get me. But yo, man, we got one. We got one. I told you, look, all they had to do was get it within 10. They got it down to 10. And then, the Pistons are leading the Mavericks by 4 right now. The Warriors are tied with the Suns, and the Lakers are up. The Lakers are down 5 right now. So I'm gonna go do man. Let me take a minute and shout out all y'all for joining the chat, man. I appreciate it, fam. Appreciate all the love, man. Appreciate all the support. If you aren't a member, try to join the membership, man. We got some hot shit dropping tomorrow. Actually, got some cool stuff dropping tomorrow. Look at Kevin Durant. I'll be mad as a motherfucker smiling like that after losing. Get your bony ass out of here. But anyway, yeah, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I'm rocking with all y'all. Nah, Splashy Zion ain't hurt. They just went with the hot lineup. And hey, they won. They won. To me, I don't give a fuck how you win. Just win. I don't care about nothing but winning at this point. And they won. They fucking won. Jordan Poole got off the bench, hit 2 huge free throws. Herb redeemed himself in the fourth, balled out. Jose ain't really do nothing bad. But he was okay. Sadiq Bey hit huge shots, hit his free throws. Derrick Queen hit his free throws. They won. They won, man. That's why I say, bro, at a certain point, you got to be able to steal some fucking games. You're going to have to be able to steal some fucking games if you're going to be serious. Now, they got a long way to go because knowing, the Pacers just lost to the Knicks by 1 point. You can't take the Pacers for granted. Now, you have a real pathway to end this month with 10 wins. You got a real pathway to do that, to end this month with 10 fucking wins. A real pathway. You gotta win out. Even Cleveland because Cleveland is the most likely game for you to lose because it's on the second night of a back-to-back. So you gotta try to win this game. You gotta try to beat the Pacers in this month with 10 wins. Yeah, shout out to Trey. Trey, you got to beat the Pacers. The Mavs is the must win, but you got to beat the Pacers, Mavs, and Cavs. You got to, and I think they play the Bulls again if I'm not mistaken. You got to win. You got to win. Justine said Herb player of the game. What irony? Yeah, I think that's a little debatable. I'd probably get that to Sadiq Bey, but Herb had an incredible fourth quarter. Also the reason you down 20 in the first half, but still he had an incredible fourth quarter. Absolutely great. 3 firsts, baby. 3 firsts. You can get 3 firsts for Herb today. 3 firsts. Say Herb played well, but let's not forget. Dubs World say Herb played well, but let's not forget the shit he pulled in the first half. Crazy stuff. Yeah, I think he settled. I don't think he shot another 3 in the second half, did he? I don't think he shot another 3 in the second half. Easy say I didn't watch the whole game. Interviews for Fizz only getting 20 minutes. I think Borrego seems to really like Jose. I don't know. Fizz had a lot of silly turnovers also though, but I don't understand how the fuck you don't play no bigs in the second half. You got out rebounded by 30. You got I don't know what the fuck going on with that. Shout out to Dr. Donald. They just went with that hot lineup. They went with the hot lineup. Even in overtime, they kept the same exact lineup that got them back into the game and going into overtime. So it really wasn't no reason. I mean, you could argue there was a reason to sub in Zion and Poole, but they gambled and they won on this one. So I wouldn't look the gift horse in them out, man. I'll just take this motherfucking W and live with it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm taking the W, and it is what it is, because they done lost a bunch of games they wasn't supposed to lose. So it's only right that they win one they're not supposed to win. So let's take it. Only in America, like Don King would say. But yo, much love to all y'all. Make sure y'all smash that like button on your way out, man. I'm about to go do the post-game show. Ain't gonna be a lot of post-game shows in the future. I'm just giving you a heads up. So I'm gonna go try to get these post-games in while I'm still there. I appreciate all y'all. If you haven't become a member yet, consider becoming a member. New content dropping tomorrow. Much love to everybody. Be safe. We got one! We fucking got one. And now we can trade her.